All right, cool. What's going on, guys? So, today is somewhat of a special thing going on here. Hold on. I don't remember how to fucking invite people. Hold on. Invite. Did I do that right? Hopefully this works. Nah, no worries.
Yo,
Hey, what's up,
what's
dude?
poppin'?
Hey, man.
How you been? Fucking
Yeah,
go
I've
to
been good.
Chili's like that? Where's my invite to Chili's, man?
Bro, you are more than welcome anytime, man. No worry. Like, next time I'll invite you. I'll be like, yo, we're going to Chili's. Going to Chili's.
I'm so down. I love Chili's, dog.
Dude, do you? Everybody gives me shit for it. Everybody's like, yo, why do you like chili so much? I'm like, because they have fucking everything.
Yo, if you can go in there, you could be wanting anything. It's fucking Chili's, dog.
They
Chili's is
got ribs, they got steak, they got hamburgers, they got fucking chicken, bro. Like,
you have
what?
tacos. Like it works when you have kids too, because like one kid wants one thing, one kid wants another. Chili's, y'all get both what
Straight
you
up.
want. They have
You
that
get
little cool
everything.
gamepad thingy.
Dude, yeah, it's a game changer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Definitely better than Applebee's. 100%.
Dude, there's this guy that I always go see over there named Matthew, and he always gives my kids free ice cream too. So I'm
Yo,
like, bro, you can't beat
we,
that. You can't beat that.
yeah, so we come in here every time now. Now I don't got to go buy him ice cream after this. They're not yelling in the car.
Straight up.
Your shit's
Straight
not getting dirty.
up. That's
Right.
exactly it. That's exactly it. And half the time I don't even ask for it. He's just like, yo. And then, yo, I went one time where my kids weren't even with me, but I told him that my kids kept talking about him. And then he still like gave them ice cream and shit to go. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. Like it was like he already packed them up and shit.
What's up? See, I love Albuquerque to a point, but I also fucking hate this state so much.
Yes. Yes, dude, absolutely.
I'm glad y'all are kicking this recreational weed game into fucking effect, dog.
Oh man, we're trying so hard to just like make it all good, you know? Because I'm sure as you can tell, we've like sort of struggled with certain things, like, just with that. So we're like, it's almost like you know how you have to like take like like you got to like really take a step back and like grow some shit and like do some shit before you can like put it out. Like you got to develop. It's almost like content, right? Like you make all this content and you have all this stuff stored enough to be able to like put it out, right? So it's almost sort of the same deal. So we're just trying to make sure that we're good whenever rec goes because we don't want to be behind whenever it happens. Like, you know what I mean?
y'all are killing it, dog. I got to go see y'all's growery, dog. That shit was fucking beautiful. Right.
Dude, it's some different shit. We just got a new spot too, that we're waiting on, and we're gonna be starting to grow twice as much. You know what I
Are
mean?
y'all, are y'all gonna get in the concentrate game?
We're gonna get more into it. Like we're gonna get more as far as like vast like vastness of it. Like we're gonna have more of a selection. We just got our farmers. I don't know if you heard of those, like the farmers
Yeah.
quality grams. Yeah, so we just got those. We got like a bunch of different flavors. So all the concentrates, like all the concentrates you see we have in cartridges, and we're starting to expand our concentrate game just in general with like the substance itself. Like we're trying to just make it good quality because farmers also does some of our wax too. So like there's a different, you know what I mean? Like there's a difference in quality there, and so we're just trying to get to where ultimately what we're trying to do, man, is we're trying to make it exclusive to Everest. Like and we're just trying to do everything by ourselves, which is going to be the next transition sort of deal.
Y'all,
So,
y'all are killing it. Y'all are the biggest in town, like 100%.
dude, I can't. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Like honestly, I love it. I love it. I love it. As far as a company goes, because we're trying to just do everything right, to the
Y'all are
best of our
killing it.
ability.
Except for y'all's prices. I need y'all to fix these fucking prices on the wax. Because that shit hurts my
Dude,
pocket.
bro, I know, I know, I
Like,
know.
y'all's edible game is fire. Y'all's weed game is fire with the prices. But then I look at concentrates. I think I was up at the one on Juan Cabot. And it was like
Mhm.
45 for a half gram, and I wanted to die.
Damn.
I was like, this is why I hate dispensaries here because it's just
Yeah, and that may or may not change too once everything goes rec. So I don't know. Like I don't know how the prices will change too with
yeah.
that,
Once fucking it's wrecked, because I'm keeping my card. I've decided, fuck it. Like
Do it. Do it, man.
I'm
That's the best bet.
I'm already spawned. I already work with Everest, I should say. I don't know if I'm sponsored, but I work with them all the fucking time. Like that shirt you got, I got a message from Brenna asking me about my size, like at the beginning of the month.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay, good. Good, dude. That's what I wanted to make sure because I want to make sure all the influencers are taken care of too, you know what I mean? And make sure you guys are like getting
yeah,
shit and getting stuff,
I wish Albuquerque cared more about its people. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Albuquerque doesn't want to see anybody from this town win. And
It's very true. A lot of people here are like about how there's like two ways to build the biggest building. Like you can either tear everybody down or you can build everybody up or just like build the biggest building or whatever. Like I feel like a lot of people are just so quick to tear everybody down
yo,
and that's like the wrong move. You know what I mean? Because it's like fuck, dude. Like come on, like it's people helping people here. Like let's be a
especially in this
community about
town
it.
too. We ain't got shit going here. We need to
Dude,
fucking do something, man. We need to bring everybody back. I'm tired of like waking up every morning to four separate murder cases in this town.
yo, you're not even lying. Like literally, I'll always wake up and I'll do like I'll check like the feed or whatever, and it's like this person shot or this person there's a high speed chase here or there's
Four
a
injured.
situation going the fuck on. And I'm like, what the hell's going on right now?
Like, we used to be a big town, man. What the fuck?
Dude, yeah, like where am I at right now?
Like when people think Breaking Bad, it's worse. I would say it's 100% worse than what that show depicted. 'Cause
It is. I feel like Breaking Bad depicts like the drug part of it, but not the violent part of it, because there's a lot of violence that takes place that you're just kind of like, dude, what just happened? Like, what just happened here? Like,
like not too far, I think somebody's house got lit on fire and like four kids died
damn.
because
Like,
some druggie was lighting up and it caught the apartment on fire. And they were on the
wow,
bottom, and the kids were above them. And I was like, "Fuck this
that's
place, man!"
crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, and what sucks too is a lot of people see the negative and they sit there and
They dwell on it.
they dwell on it, bro. They really do, and that's all they have it like to go off of, and they don't see that there's actual positivity or like that you can reverse a situation or that you can like sit there and
Yeah,
change things and see it in a different light. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It sucks that we got to like have like certain images and certain like depictions as far as what we're about, but at the same time, like there are some positives. There's some
a
positives.
lot of dope shit
Like
out here. Like the people
right,
that
yeah, dude. Like there's some dope ass people out here. It's a crazy ass place, but at the same time, like look, you got places to hike. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful,
Granted,
best food. I'm gonna say I think we got better food than LA. I'm 100%. I'm gonna put this out. My food is better than any other place. Like, and I'm talking about real New Mexican food, not that shit you get at a restaurant, but the tamale lady that stands outside of Walmart and her kids come
hmm
out to you if you want to buy a tamale. Yo,
you caught that every time, bro.
like, and the Girl Scouts. I feel like
Yeah,
they abuse their powers.
dude. Yeah, they're almost like a monopoly at this point. Like if you see them out,
And
you
then you
gotta
don't
get
buy
it.
them, you get looked at weird. It's like, why aren't you helping the kids? Like, what happened to the Boy Scouts?
Dude, straight up. You're not even lying with that. I'm not even gonna kid you. Like, yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. Like, what happened with all the Boy Scouts, bro? Like, where they
Like, Boy
at?
Scouts are selling popcorn,
Where
and I
they
haven't
at?
seen the Boy Scouts at all anywhere. They got ran out by the Girl Scouts, man.
That's so true. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Damn. Now I'm all confused. Oh, like, because now I want
That
the
was a
pop.
that was a
Pop
mind fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
disappeared.
I've never heard of like Boy Scouts really at this point. There's no such thing as like Boy Scout cookies, bro. There's
No,
not
yeah,
even there's not even a strain called Boy Scout cookies, bro.
no, yeah, we said fuck Boy Scouts. Like, they trash.
I can't even say I would want to smoke like Boy Scout cookies, really.
That is true. That could be the dopest weed, and you just tell me the name, like, yo, let me get something else. I can't.
Let me get that BSC, please. It's all what?
That's
Here in Vegas, in like New Mexico, Vegas, or like
no, they Las Vegas. They in
in
Nevada.
like Nevada, Vegas. Is she talking about like Boy Scout cookies?
Boy, I think the Boy Scouts, because I remember the Boy Scouts. They sold popcorn. You get those
No
crazy bags of
way.
popcorn, and I think
Popcorn.
yeah, they sold bags of popcorn. I think that's why we don't see them anymore, because like we don't really want popcorn. Popcorn's only good for movies.
Dude, nobody's ever like, yo, you know what I want? I miss those. I miss that fucking Boy Scout popcorn. I really do. That caramel crunch, bro. You're just
Oh,
like,
that
oh.
jalapeno cheddar dog. Yeah, see, they gotta redo this shit. They need to start selling like knives and shit. Like
There's
hit
only
that.
one Vegas I recognize, Las Vegas. That's very true. Yes, I would. Pancake breakfast? What?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold up, dude. Damn. They used to do pancake
Yo,
breakfast.
I may need to go to Vegas just for breakfast, dog.
Shit. Can you imagine that? Like just having like a spot open, like where that's a little hustle right there, dude. Can you imagine if somebody on the corner, instead of like having a like a sign, they had like some breakfast going? Like they just like had like a fucking grill and shit, and they just like were like,
The capo truck.
yo, like,
Yo, dude, the fucking the dude. What do they call that? Drive with fucking ice creams and shit with the bell and the hook.
oh
Yo,
yeah.
he has a little grill with him, dog, and he can make some chorizo. We can get some burrito. Dude.
Bro,
We need
could
to
you
get.
imagine? You're just like selling burritos on the corner. Like
Yo,
just
I'm hot
oh
and fresh too, dog. And then you can just go take all other restaurants. You know how there's those long ass fucking lines? I'm gonna pop up in
yeah.
their parking lots, cooking shit, make it fast.
Dude, that would be sick. And yo, it'd be almost like a Dutch Bros sort of deal. Like everybody all lining up outside the street.
Yo, I'll walk down the street line and just give people their food so they can just dip out of that fucking line.
Yo, your name is Dabjesus, bro. So you'd be like giving everybody
Yo, blessings, dog.
their
I'll
fucking
be
you'd be
all
giving everybody
outfit.
blessings with blessing burritos, bro. Like I'm
Yo,
telling
I'm getting
you.
on the game.
I'm telling you. Oh shit. All you gotta do is cook some breakfast, dog.
We gotta do this. This is gonna be a new thing. I'm gonna have medicated fucking breakfast burritos too.
Yo, you can
After,
do it like you can do it diagonal from the fucking the dispo or something, you know?
yo,
Like do it
I'll
like
send outside to Everest so everybody will go in and get their medicine and you get a burrito.
Dude, imagine that. Imagine getting like a breakfast like instead of going to Blake's Lottaburger, you can like go get your weed and then like go to get like a burrito like right there. Like, you know,
Yo,
dude, I'm
that would be
telling
dope. The
you.
Girl Scouts were doing that when Colorado first went rec. The Girl Scouts were posting up outside of dispensaries.
I saw that. I've seen like different articles.
You know, like that's and everybody's hating on. It. I was like, yo, that is a businesswoman right there. Let's not even think of like, oh, it's a kid. She's like potheads, munchies. You know what munchies need? Girl Scout cookies. Fucking key points right here.
Straight up. No, straight up.
That's
That's a whole thing. That's a whole idea, bro. I'm telling you.
nobody take my idea. I'm gonna start the holy
All right,
breakfast
guys.
burrito.
Yeah, we're gonna start holy breakfast burritos, bro, with with Dab Jesus.
We're doing this. We got this. We're making money out here. We're balling.
Oh, dude,
Yo,
I'm
that's
not even
gonna be
gonna lie
fun
to
though,
you.
because we gonna get ran up by all the like the little Mexican families out here that have their own little food areas.
Oh, I know. And get
And
like it's gonna be like a freaking a gang thing, dude. It's gonna be like, oh, what are you doing here? Are you gonna
I
roll
think
up?
Angry Man. I think it's Angry Man 2 where they all go fight in that field.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be it, bro. We're gonna be like, all
Yo,
right, rule number one. No touching of the hair or face.
yeah, we gotta keep this there. Yeah.
Then freaking Ben Stiller's like, of course, like, of
You know,
course.
the homie in the background with the grenade. I don't know where he got the grenade, but he's got to be
Freaking Steve Carell. He's just,
the grenade. Huh?
ah!
Yo, dude, I think that would be the scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Like somebody pulls a gun, all right, cool. But if somebody's running around with a cooked grenade just screaming, that's terrifying to me. Like,
Dude, yeah, you're like, I need to get out of here
okay,
in 3 seconds or less.
I'd be fuck. I would be gone. I don't understand when people like when shit pops off and everybody's like, oh, you ran, you're a bitch. No, I just didn't want to die.
Exactly. Like there's just one thing that I need, and it's my life to
No,
continue on.
like I love horror movies. I don't understand
You
at
don't
all.
what?
I love horror. Like horror movies are my favorite things ever. But the
Mhm.
people in them just irritate me. Like I'm the dude. If I had seen something pop off, like oh no, like I just saw the ghost. Guess where I'm not staying? There. I'm leaving, and we gone. It's like,
Straight up.
oh, people hear noises. Oh, I'm gonna go check that out. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go outside my house. I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm gonna kick it in my car because I'm not gonna die.
Like no, just no, no, thank you, please.
Or like when they trip and fall.
Dude, did you see what Joe said?
Yo, the holy Dabjesus burrito shop.
Bro.
It's gonna be on like a car. I'm gonna get big old like 22. We're gonna put spinners on them bitches. We're gonna have a full sound system, dog. We going full out.
Dude, I'm telling you, we're gonna, yeah, like we're gonna bump some music. It's gonna be like a whole thing. Like, and then we're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
have one of
post
those.
up.
I'm gonna get one of the lowrider shops to do the detailing on the side. We're gonna put
Dude,
some fucking hydraulics on this shit, dog. It's gonna be a whole thing.
that's what I'm saying, man. I'm telling you. We just came up with the whole idea here.
It's a whole business. We're gonna make money. We run it, Albuquerque. I'm
That was like
coming
the
after
first
you,
10 minutes.
burrito lady at Walmart. Oh, the Switch, dog. I got it right here. I still gotta
Oh,
send him my friend code. That's what I gotta do. This man
ah,
is talking trash about Smash because he wants to get these hands at Smash Brothers. So,
what, Super Smash Brothers?
oh yeah,
On the Switch?
on the Switch, dog.
Wait, you can play with other people?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up right now.
yeah, they go online, dog.
You can play on the Switch Super Smash Brothers with other people
Yeah,
online.
online.
Dude, hold up.
He's about to say.
I don't have my Switch on me right now, but I need like your username. Hold up.
I'm gonna have so it's a friend code when I get because I haven't set mine up yet, and when I
Okay,
do,
so yeah, so
I'll
how does
mess.
this work? Yeah, how does this work here?
So here, let's see if I can do it while we're here, or it may already.
homie's like, you're living in 1999, dude, for real. I didn't even know that shit. I'm like, wait, what?
No,
That's
dog.
that's
I'm
crazy.
convinced when people have kids, all your memories and stuff just vanish.
They're like,
They it all gets sucked into the kid. Like I'm 100% sure that shit's dead. But I'm
half the
pretty
time
sure.
I keep trying to show my kids what's going on, and they like show me what's going on, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right. I didn't know
Like
that.
I'm scared like to have kids and then them go to school and have like math and then ask me for help. And
Yeah.
I'm yo, we got to get you a tutor. Like
And some people, and yo, like homie who has like two kids right here, like some people like know what's going on. And I'm like, dude, I envy you because I'm like, I try to know what's going on. I
yeah, that's all you
try.
can do nowadays. Just try it because shit changes so fucking quickly nowadays. Where it's like one day you think you're at the top, and the next it's like you have the oldest phone, and you're like, hold on, this is 3 months ago, man. That's why I do shit
It's
fucking.
like, how do they upgrade 12 times in 1 month?
Yo, I'm just like, yo, and it gets like 1,000, 2,000. I'm like, man, can we go back to like dial phones? Like,
Can we just
oh,
like, shh, shh, shh,
yo, those are my favorite ones. That shit's so
shh.
cool.
You're almost like in a trance, dude. You forget the number. You're just like, shh, shh,
So you were supposed to
shh.
call me 3 hours ago, man. This is great. Can you still get one of those phones? Like and use it?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's like a thing.
Oh shit. I forgot that I needed to charge my phone. What's cool is I was holding my charger.
Oh, yo, what's like your, oh, so like, okay, so on the Switch, you have to like do a code or what? Like, how does that work?
So I guess when you go online, you'll have your username, but to add people, there's a friend code. It's a bunch of numbers, almost said letters, and then you put it in, and it'll add them. but I'd have to figure that
Mm.
out because my Switch is currently dead.
No, you're good. You're good. But if you can, send me that code and I'll
I
play with
got
you
you.
too.
And then
Shit.
you can catch these hands at Smash too. You can call it
Who do
Jesus
you play
Beat.
with? Who do you play with?
I play random dog. I don't have a main. I'm
Oh,
very
snap. Okay.
but if I had to choose, it's either Little Mac or Ike.
Okay. Okay. Dude, okay, all right. Somebody said you can literally still use rotary phones on landlines. Some people still have those. That is crazy. That's cool though.
Can I have a landline in here? Is that
Like,
possible?
oh, dude, I wonder if like you could sell that for like a reasonable price. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because like I wonder how that would go as far as like an antique sort of thing. Like that's some crazy shit.
Yo, I might have to go figure this out.
Like
I
how
may,
many of those exist, dude? That's crazy.
and one's in good condition too. Not even like,
Like you know how like vinyl came back? Yeah, you can buy like
oh,
vinyl players with like vinyl discs and shit now. Like I wonder if like stuff
they're
like
all
that'll
messed
come
up
back
though. If you
better.
see, the new vinyls are like wavy.
Really?
I've had a couple that because I have an old record player because I hopped on that
Yeah.
and it was a couple of them that I bought like because Atmosphere is like my favorite artist of all time
Okay.
and I bought a couple of his vinyls and they were playing well and then I went and bought the Carter 3 that was on vinyl just because I was
Ooh,
like Lil
shit.
Wayne, I'm gonna be a hipster but a thugged out hipster and the disc was like bumpy all the way around so like it would play
Interesting.
and it would sound normal and then speed up real quick, then sound normal, then speed up. It was sound like a
Wow.
kid was just constantly hitting like the skip button.
That's crazy. What? What?
This
That's a
is
trip.
dumb. It was
Yo,
crazy.
so how like when did you start doing your whole IG thing?
So like Instagram itself, or this the Dabjesus
Like the
persona.
whole yeah, like the whole like how did like Dabjesus come about? Like how was he reborn or born, so to speak?
So I would say 20. I turned 26 at the end of the month, so we're gonna base it off of me being 26. About 6, 7 years ago, I moved in. I from the age of like 18 to 21, I got kicked out of my mom's house because I was being an asshole. Like it was
Hmm.
100% my fault. So I got kicked out and went down this like crazy like this downward spiral of like drugs and all alcohol and shit and just real crazy concepts. Because I used to be ROTC. I was like going military. Yo, it's
No
crazy.
way. Are you serious? What? I
100%
can't
after
even like
the
picture that.
I'll pull it from my Facebook. I'll pull an old picture and I'll post it on Instagram. Like I had the short hair, clean shaven, no tattoos, none of this. It was
What,
essentially,
dude? No
yo,
way.
it's crazy. Like I was in my class, I was the second highest rank. Like I was going military full out 100%. And
What,
then
dude?
yeah, and then I went to join the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard didn't call me back.
Hmm.
I went to go Air Force. I wasn't smart enough to get into the Air Force.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. It happens. The army the army wouldn't let me join because at the time, which I find really, really, really stupid, I had 5 tattoos on my leg. You're only allowed to have 4.
What?
That
Shut the
the
fuck
thing is,
up.
legitimately, I filled out all the paperwork, and I have at the time I only had my legs done, my left leg. That was it. Like no gauges, no piercings, nada. And he's like, "You have." He looked at my leg. And he's like, "Well, this is a fail. You have 5." I was like, "5 what?" He's like, 5 tattoos instead of 4. I was like, what if I tattoo a line? Because I have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and then a Shy
Uh-huh.
Guy right above it. I was like, what if I tattoo a line from the dude's hand to the Shy Guy? And it's like a balloon. He's like, your full hand would have to cover. It's like, it does. But he's like, I know, we're not doing it. So yeah. And then
What?
I went down a very dark, like, fuck, I'm not, that was my whole, like, future was military. We're going to retire out of the military type shit. That's where my head was going. And at
Yeah.
that point, shit crashed. Like I was like, I don't know what to do. I started
Mm.
going a little crazy.
It was like your
I started,
plan. Like you had a whole plan. You had a whole thing set
like,
up.
life was good to go. I was gonna be married by like 24, kids,
Damn.
and then that happened. So you go through that I don't know what the fuck to do with my life kind of phase. Gauged my
Hmm.
ears out, pierced my tongue, just started getting blasted in tattoos and grew my hair out. And I'd say
Mm-hmm.
like 19, I moved in with my homie Caleb. I don't know the dude
Mm-hmm.
the dude on the couch that's in the background sometimes.
So did you like did you get the tattoos and stuff before you were like 19, or like was this like post 19
So
years old sort of deal?
my leg I've had since I was 18. Like when I turned 18, one of the homegirls I went to school with tattooed the Kool-Aid Man on my calf. It says
Nice,
life is great. So
nice.
like,
Did he like
and then
did he
just
like
from
oh
there,
shit did he like break out? Was he like oh yeah type deal, or was he just chilling?
it's so you know the red Kool-Aid packet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
hold on, let's just actually, we're just
You know
gonna
what? Yeah, for shiggles, bro. Let's just do it.
let's just show it off. Let's see, I gotta find a good.
Oh shit, no way.
Yo, like when I get tattoos right now, I don't really see them as like some people see them. They have to have meaning and shit. They have to
hmm
be. I don't. It's like you laughing at it and you bringing a smile to your face is why I did it. Like if I can make somebody laugh, it the tattoo did its job. So yeah,
That's true. That's true, man. That's a good point too, because I feel like laughter is like a moment of presence, so to speak. So it keeps you like in the moment. Like it doesn't like you know how like when you overthink about shit and you're like
you're not there with the
so
people.
you're
You're
not there with the people, but when you laugh, dude, you're not thinking about anything other than what just happened, and you're just like laughing like because of what just happened, and so like keeps you
you're
like
focused on that. You can't think about anything
yeah,
else.
dude.
And it's
Yeah, like when you can't help but to laugh, I feel like that's like your body reacting to like happiness, if that makes sense. You're
yeah,
not thinking
yeah.
about shit, you know?
It's that's kind of what I base my life off of. Is if I can make somebody else laugh, no matter how fucked up I am up here, if I can do something to get somebody to smile or laugh, at the end of the day, I'm good. Like I did what I was supposed to do for that day. Like, but yeah,
That's what it's about, dude. Honestly, because I feel like a lot of people just they focus on a lot of bad things and they don't notice just the small things, bro. Like the small things, and that's what I love about your posts and the way that you post is because you post about the small things
not looking back.
and
Funny.
And like, dude, like that's what it's about, man. It's about taking joy in those moments, not like necessarily thinking there's like this random ass destination where all of a sudden you're gonna like be happy because you did this, this, and this. It's like, no, dude, you're just gonna be happy in the process of it because if not, then what's the journey about? Like you're not really making a meaning out of anything, and that's really the
Exactly.
problem, I think, you know?
And I'm very bad. I don't go into anything with a plan. Like I'm the dude. Like I'll go to a new city and be like, all right, cool. Let's see what happens. Because I've learned that's where you meet some of the coolest and like most realist people. Like a couple of my good friends, I actually met in the Sandias off of you know where the old abandoned dam is off of
I
Indian
do.
School.
No, I do actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
were
I know
at
what
the
you're talking
bottom
about.
of it, and all of us, I heard banjo music, like some dude playing the banjo, and I could
Hmm.
see them on top of that dam. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to go hug these people because it's 2 in the morning. Why are you playing a banjo? I'm gonna go hug them.
Like seriously, like if you're gonna do that, like this is what I'm gonna do. Like because
Yep.
dude, this
I'm
sounds
gonna enjoy it.
beautiful right now.
And we sat out there for like 3 hours just talking with these people, and it's amazing. And it's
Let's
just you
see.
gotta learn to take risks a little bit more in life. I've learned like even if it's small risks, like oh you go to like Starbucks and you get the same thing. Hey, try something else. Have the barista be like, yo, I want a large, whatever your favorite is. Simple things you'll learn. Some things you won't like. Some things you'll learn. Hey, this is dope. It's so simple.
No, I'm a firm believer in that too, man. Because I'm a firm believer too in like that exact thing. Like try something different because you don't know if like when you taste something different or when you do something different, I mean, it might like spark something different too,
Yeah,
like
you know,
within you. You know what I'm
it may be
saying?
that
Like
little change to get you out of that rut.
literally, like, and I always tell people too, or like I've told people before I'm like, you know what? Like, try like maybe a different route to work, or like try like, just change something up in your life to see what happens.
Just a little bit too. You don't have to go big with it. Like,
Don't be
see what
crazy. Don't be crazy.
I mean. If you want to go crazy with it, do it. But be prepared that it may not work out, and you may have just ruined your life. Like,
Exactly.
you gotta be careful.
Maybe ruin your life. You don't know. You don't
It's like
know.
I have friends who quit their jobs every other day just because they're bored and like I want to try something new. I mean, some of them
Yeah.
it works out. I have homies that are constantly bouncing through jobs,
What's up,
making money.
bro?
And I also have homies who are sitting on their couch crying because
Yeah.
it's a job.
Yeah, no,
All
I know
good.
exactly what you mean, dude. And I feel like a lot of people don't take that into account, so they feel like they have to like be like almost like it's like almost like they're like too routine, you know? Like like it's okay to be routine and it's cool because like you get your
You know what
you
you're
get
doing,
to
buddy.
you know what you're doing, but like you change it up sometimes and keep it
You're not
fresh, you know?
living
Like
anymore. You're not
exactly, you're
living
being
a life.
robotic, like you're being very robotic, and that's not being human.
You've killed the one thing that makes you human is that life, living.
That like adaptability, you know?
And I think that's why Dabjesus came along. I thinking about that because I got stuck in that drinking every day, just not like I'm you if you drink, you drink, you smoke, you smoke. Just don't do it alone. Is my main thing, especially with alcohol. Like you drink socially, that's cool. Do not drink alone because at that point there's a problem. Like if you have
Hmm.
a beer here and there by yourself, that's cool. But if you're getting drunk while sitting at home like every day, talk to someone because it's bad. And I think yeah, one day it was Halloween like 5 6 years ago. My homie's like, we're going out. We're getting off this couch. I lived with him, and he's like, we're getting out. We're doing this. And the homegirl made me a Jesus costume. I had the long hair already because I let it grow out, and the scraggly beard because the Asian in me doesn't let it happen. It grows really long here, not here. It's a bad genetics. But
By genetics.
we went out and we were. I started out. I had a bottle in my stash, and everybody
Mm.
started calling me Jesus from there. And then when wax became a big thing out here, like when you were buying like that parchment paper, like dookie colored wax. I don't know if you remember that lifestyle, but you
Yo,
were paying
dude,
like
yo.
$50 a gram for it, but it was amazing because
Hmm.
it was. And before even like temp dabs were out, where it was like if it wasn't red hot and you weren't throwing up after, you weren't getting home.
That's
And so
absolutely true. It's absolutely true, actually.
I think after wax became big, I bought a rig, and for Halloween I walked around with a rig, a torch, and just a big ass jar. I felt cool as fuck. It was like this size jar of what looked like reclaim because that was the
Hmm.
best stuff we could get out there. And then it just Dab Jesus became a thing, and it was easier for me to kind of come out and be more open and just have
Hmm.
fun with life as this persona versus Hunter, I guess.
I got you. I got you.
I come from that the Southern Baptist Bible Belt kind of family.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like I got tattoos, and it was I haven't talked to my that side of the family in 10 15 years.
Really? No way.
Like on one of
Wow.
the posts I actually did for Everest when they did the delivery. My grandpa commented on that saying, "Are you ever going to do anything with your life?" Which I thought was hilarious. Out of all the posts he could have picked for my Instagram, where I'm doing stupid nose dabs, doing dumb stuff, he picked the one video where I'm working with a company and actually doing something. And
Yeah.
it was, God, I don't know why y'all picked that one. Like, hit on any other one, because in my head I was like, now I got to be professional because this is for Everest, and I don't need them seeing me tear this man apart.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know what you mean. It's
Like,
like a
delete the
weird,
comment.
yeah, it's like a weird thing to play there too.
So, yeah, because I don't have a filter. Like I'm very like you. Somebody talks shit. I, I'm coming back, and sometimes it's not going to make sense. I'm going to try to confuse you to end the fight because in Albuquerque, fights usually end in either. Oh, sorry, my fish was acting weird. Either
Fish is
so I have an angel fish, and my phone sits up
Mhm.
against my fish tank to hold it up and shit.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
And my angel fish, she'll sit right here, like right above where my phone is, or right next to it, and just stare at me.
Can we see your angelfish?
So tank's a little dirty. So there's the angelfish. She'll just sit there and just stare at
Who's
me.
that? Who's the angelfish?
I don't name my fish. I'm very bad at that.
Oh, okay.
But then I got my loach. There's I don't know. I have a catfish and a pleco in here somewhere, but I don't know where they currently are at because they like to hide.
I always like find it like fascinating when people have fish because I've never like I used to have fish when I was like a kid, but I was pretty bad at fish too, and
See,
I
I
I
got older
just I wasn't
and
able to
money,
take care of them right.
money. I'm telling you, once you get paid, like my fish tank is bad because I haven't done a water change. But once I change the
Mhm.
water, it'll be clear again. I'm just lazy. And it's like, and they're fine. Like the water being brown isn't a bad thing. It's because I put wood in there, and the wood is
Hmm.
like cleaning. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it's pushing out the like bacteria and stuff in it, and makes the water brown. And I'm like, all right, I'll do
Oh,
a water
interesting.
change.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's why when you get live wood in your tank, you're supposed to like boil it
First,
to get all the like dirt and stuff out of it. You don't have to, but it makes it where you don't have to clean your tank every other week.
like in just like a little pot or what?
Anyway, like because I have a bigger piece of wood, so what I did like half of it. I got a bucket and just boiled water, and when it
Hmm.
boiled, I just poured it on there, boiled another. You just keep doing that over and over. But if you have a small enough piece of wood, yeah, throw it in a pot. Cook it. It's a very and fish are easy. Like once you get your tank set up, it's easy. It's just when you get to the more expensive fish. Like right now, I'm looking at getting a 120-gallon tank for an arowana.
Hmm. Interesting.
And arowanas are a very hard fish to take care of. But there's a pet store down here that has had one. It's about that long,
Hmm.
and it's been in there for like 3 years, and nobody wants it because arowanas are aggressive with other fish.
Ah, okay.
So it's one of those fish that its tank needs to be its only tank. You can have like bottom feeders, but don't expect them to live type shit.
Don't accept on some real, on some
Like
real shit.
yeah, so and a lot of things like people, if you have a beta, you can put other fish in with a beta. That's not the problem. It's got to be a female beta though. I've learned.
Interesting.
Like, and you
Okay.
can have tanks of female betas too. They're called sorority tanks. And if you get
Hmm.
like six baby female betas and put them in a tank together from being a baby, you'll be just fine.
Ah, okay. Okay.
The females aren't beautiful, which is unfortunate.
How long have you had fish?
I like these fish. I've had this angelfish for 6 years.
6 years? Damn,
I
no
got it
way.
when she was like
What?
the tiny, tiny little baby fish.
What's like the lifespan of those?
I thought it was like 2 years. I was like, I'm gonna get a new fish every like 2 3 years. This motherfucker is
Right?
still kicking.
It's like I ain't
She's
going
an
nowhere.
asshole. Every when I put food in there, she bullies my loach, so I have to like put food for her, and then on the opposite side of the tank, I have to put food in for him
For the other.
because she will
That's
literally
funny.
she's pecked at him. He has a cut on his side that's healed finally because of
Yeah.
this fucking asshole of a fish. And everybody's
That's
like,
funny.
they want me to sell her. I'm like, I can't do that because nobody's gonna take her because she's a fucking asshole. Yes,
She's all looking at you like, what?
she's like, what the fuck?
What?
What you saying, punk? I'm like, yo, you pulled this angelfish is what it is.
Y'all
She's
come
from
at
the
me.
streets out here.
She's from the streets. So what's your favorite animal then?
My favorite animal, I would have to see. This is hard. I got two. I love
All right.
red pandas. Are like all time. I love red pandas, but llamas for some reason, I like.
Really?
I want one so bad. Like I want to own a llama.
So what's the difference between an alpaca and a llama?
I have no clue. Nobody's told me. Every time I ask, it's just like, oh, one's an alpaca, one's a llama. I was like, okay.
That's interesting. Because wasn't the Emperor's New Groove, was he a llama or an alpaca?
I think he was a llama because he said stupid llama face.
Okay,
So,
okay. Or maybe an alpaca is like a type of llama? I don't know. Or maybe it's another name for it? I don't know, dude. When you
wait,
said
is it like a
llama,
crocodile and an alligator? But that may
Oh
be the
shit.
difference.
Oh
Like
shit. That's probably something like that, dude. Like there's probably like a small difference.
it's like they're in the
And
same
it's
family.
yeah, but it's like a different yep. It's probably something like that, I guarantee it.
Like what's the difference between stuffing and dressing
Stuffing and dressing.
in Thanksgiving? You know what I'm talking about? Like
That's interesting, actually. That's interesting.
that is I every time I go to Thanksgiving, I also have an answer to it. So it's not so you're not going to be stuck thinking forever.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Think about it. The stuffing is what's in the bird. The dressing is the stuff on the outside.
Oh wow.
So it's all the
Wow.
same until you put it in the bird.
Inside the bird.
That's all the only difference that anybody could tell me between stuffing and dressing. It tastes the same. Everybody's like, no,
That's
it
so
adds flavor.
weird.
It does not. Because people don't know how to cook turkey and it's always dry as fuck.
That's so weird. That's crazy. It only changes between like
Where you put it. I can legitimately take the dressing, put it in the chicken, now it's just stuffing. It's,
That's so funny.
I've realized as Americans, we have made everything harder than it needs to
This is say stuffing goes in the turkey dressing.
be. Just be stuffing.
Yeah, literally.
Why? It's all stuffing. Like it all tastes the same. The juices are on the outside of the chicken turkey too. You gotta stop this.
We gotta stop this. This is crazy right now.
Like I also feel like if I have kids, my kids are gonna be so screwed from like the ages of like 1 until they go to school. I'm gonna teach them everything backwards. Up is down, down is up. Like
You know, there's nothing wrong with that though.
really small things. And I just
Yeah,
want to see.
it'll take them outside the box all the time. So they'll just be like, they'll be used to the box, and then you'll teach them outside the box. So they'll get both boxes. You know, they'll be like they'll make their own little formations.
I got a feeling when I have kids, school's not gonna be a thing. I feel like it's gonna be homeschooling. The way
I
this,
feel like it. Yeah, I've debated on even like homeschooling just my kids in general, just because I'm like,
especially in this town, man. Like our school system is garbage.
I always like get messages all the time. It's like this staff member had COVID. And it's like,
Like,
I'm like, dude, we just what?
I aren't our schools back open?
Yeah, like in-person school is like back open. Like granted, it's like I think it's like certain amounts of kids go on specific days,
Oh, so like you only go to what is this? I had to go to school 5 days a week and hate my life
right?
every single day. Now,
Required,
none of these kids can
required.
do it.
You didn't go, it was like on your parents. Like they're like could possibly go to jail. And
Yo,
then
I
now it's
remember that after like with like 10 absences, they was like you had to go to court. I'm like, hold on,
yeah.
really? That
Parents are
is
like, yo, parents are like, yo, like, come on, level with me here. Like, I'm not trying to go to jail.
don't even stay. Show up for the first 10 minutes, get checked through, and leave. Just I'm not trying to go to jail. Like
Yeah. Like, so that's how my parents were. They would always just be like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know you know what you're doing and I know you have good grades, but I just need you to be there presently or like at least be checked in, like you said, and then just do
go to
whatever
the
you
first
want.
two classes. You're there for the rest of the day. Then go home. Like I'm cool with
Literally.
it.
Like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah.
As long as your grades are there and I'm not in jail. Like
But let me help me help you. Okay.
dude, I just and now kids just like online schooling. I don't know how kids aren't passing, dude. If I could go online, you have a cheating device right there in front of you. You don't understand, man.
They're all like opening different tabs, like, yup, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That or like a phone. You ain't gonna know I'm on my phone if I'm open. Like if I look like this, you're not gonna know because it looks like I'm paying attention
Yeah,
to the camera.
yeah, literally. You're
Cheating.
like, mm-hmm.
They need to start becoming friends with the smart kid in class because then he can just text the answers.
Think smarter, not harder. Okay, this is 2021.
Like I'm like if my kid was passing but he cheated, I'm cool with it because he knows how to get the answers he needs. He knows what
Yeah,
he's doing. Like if my kid was cheating and he was failing, we're gonna have a problem. Like,
that's
you're
true.
not wrong. Like you can't
That's
be
true.
cheating. You gotta be.
Yo, random ass question. What are your plans as far as like your branding goes, or like as far as like you just being Dabjesus? Like, have you ever made like stickers or anything like that, or like?
So actually, right now, 'cause I want to do it all myself. Like, because I enjoy trying new things. I'm very like, oh, let's do this. So I found out there's a printer I can buy where I can print like the iron-ons and stuff for
Hmm.
shirts. Because I have a logo made. My profile picture was made by the
Yeah,
homie Blood and Gold.
yeah.
Well, that's also where this came from. And so
Hmm.
I have the logo. I want to get stickers, hoodies, shirts, like everything. I want to put it on mugs. I just wanted to be on the weirdest stuff because I have a homegirl who has a cricket who can do that
Hmm.
too. And I was like, I just want to make the weirdest things with my face on it.
Dude, the only reason why I asked is because have you ever heard of like NFTs?
I think so. I've read about them.
So, NFTs like are for like anybody really, but it's a really good advantage for influencers who want to actually like sell stuff and like actually like make a fan base on a separate thing or whatever. And I'm not saying you're gonna like make a ton of money or whatever, or I'm not saying you're gonna like make like a shit ton of money, but it's another avenue to potentially make money, right? So Snoop Dogg actually did it too, and a lot of people have been doing it. And basically, you can make designs on different websites, and you can design different things and customize it however you want, and you can list it online as a NFT. And so basically what that means is like it's a non-fungible token. So like it can't be copied, it can't be redistributed or whatever. Like it basically is like almost think about it as like a piece of art, right? Like
And
imagine
one,
like like so imagine like you're and you can look this up too. Like so Snoop Dogg even sold one where he was just talking and rapping about NFTs, and that he made like I think he made like 20,000 available, but then some of them he made one of one. And so there was one where he was talking about a certain memory that he had in a certain part of his life, and that was like a one of one, and you can buy it or you can bid on it. And so like basically you'll bid on these things and people will bid on them because it's almost like if you think about art, you know how art is like subjective. Like
yeah,
some people will pay like millions of dollars for an art piece, and you're like sitting there like wondering why the fuck would you pay
like
$1 million for that art
the
piece.
banana that was taped to the fucking goddamn wall.
Fucking exactly, dude. Like exactly. So like, can you imagine if like somebody saw your logo on like a website, and then they're like, dude, that thing's sick. I'm gonna bid on it. And then they'll bid whatever they can, and then you make like 5 out of 5 available or something like that. And then like 5 of your followers are like, dude, I really want one of those. Like, and then later they can sell it for maybe even more. Like if they
See,
want to. Like, but
I gotta
there's
get
like
it.
I don't know, there's like a buyer. It's a weird thing, and it sounds kind of odd, but a lot of people are like getting into it now and just designing a bunch of different stuff,
Yeah,
which is
I need
kind
to
of
find that
crazy.
out. That sounds dope as fuck. I need to do that.
Dude, dude, yeah, it's crazy. Like there was even one where Snoop Dogg, all he would, dude, it was, oh my God. So you know Dogecoin? Have you ever heard of Dogecoin and like Bitcoin and
Yeah,
all that?
the dog coin thing.
Yeah, so there's like a Dogecoin, and like basically Snoop Dogg made a picture that was a bunch of like Snoop Dogg coins or Snoop Doge coins, and the audio on it was like Snoop Doge coins, Snoop Doge, 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 Doge coins, Snoop Doge, 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 Doge coins, Doge, and he made like yeah, I think he made like 20,000 available to buy if you wanted to just bid on it for like $200 or like $100 or like whatever the case was. Like,
I gotta get into this because I got some dumb ideas that could be sold on the internet.
dude,
Like,
I'm telling you, it's a weird thing, and I know it sounds weird, but I'll send you some stuff too, because
yeah, because I got
if you're
that.
and especially if you're an influencer, bro, like that's why I keep trying to talk to you about it, because I'm like, this is gonna be like a real thing, and if you can just get in the game now, I feel like
So
in
Bitcoin.
exactly. That's like in like 3 to 4 years, maybe even if you're continuing to do what you're doing,
I
you
hate
look
my
like
upstairs neighbors, dude. They've been having the most aggressive sex since yesterday at 7 p.m., dude. Like,
you look
legitimately
like
non-stop.
you looked like fucking what's his name from Ricky Bobby, like when he's in the house and he's like
Yo,
he's like what? Like,
yo, I hate, yo, it's like, I'm proud of you, dog. Do it. But, like, man, either he's doing a good job or she's faking it because it's fucking annoying. Like, and
I'm
like,
surprised. I'm surprised there's no audio.
oh, yo, because man, I hope not because it'll get cut. I've even tried, like, I do this thing where I'll give you 2 to 3 hours, do your thing, but I need to sleep. So I start playing random music, trying to kill your vibe. Nah, this man is a fuck that was hot. Ow. This man is a goat. Like, this dude is just going. Like, no
he's
matter
all
what,
going. He's all going with the beat, dude. He's like,
I'm trying to throw on some country music. I throw on some like southern gospel music.
oh my gosh, that's funny.
If he keeps going tonight, he's gonna get the TED Talks. I'm just gonna full blare TED Talks on my fucking TV and go to bed.
Which one?
I'm
Let's see. Which one? It's
gonna try the weirdest ones too. The ones that like about like child slavery and shit. Like I can't like
You're gonna play the Jeffrey Epstein documentary on full blast and shit.
yo the fucking yo. That may actually be that. I may do that. We may. Do you think kid shows would be better?
Oh shit.
Like the like
Mind
little
me.
kid shows like for babies where it's just like red ball.
Um, like little Einsteins.
Yo, this man's gonna get it tonight. We gonna if he's still going, we gonna
We're going straight pre Nickelodeon on his ass.
fuck in the backyardigans.
Yep. Yep.
That may be bad because I may just sit out here and watch it.
It might be a win-win then, because I mean, if they stop and you just end up watching it, you'd be like, "Yo, this is lit." Like what?
Hufflepuff Mermaid. Hope you're having a great
Oh,
day too.
hey, what's up? That's Kaylee from work.
I'm
What's
what you
up,
watch?
Kaylee? I hope you're having a good day.
Yes. Are y'all open on the weekends?
We are, dude. We're open all week. We're open the whole
Y'all
week.
need so I need y'all because the one reason I go to another dispensary is because y'all don't have the fucking lemonades that I enjoy. Y'all need to get on.
Yeah. We're trying. We're trying. We really are trying to get some more liquids. We just got some. Actually, watch. Hold up. Hold up. Watch. Let me grab it. I forgot I had it. Hold on.
We're gonna see if we can get this one.
Oh shit! Here it is.
Oh shit! I thought that was
Because we just partnered with Azuka, I think it's called. So we got this like this syrup. I don't even know how to
yo.
open this. Like it's like a syrup. It's like almost like some freaking I don't even know. I don't know if you can see that.
Like is it like the like lean syrup? You know what I mean? Where you pour it with
Kind
other.
of. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I'm thinking maybe I should try it. Hold on.
Yo, take a shot.
Let me do this right now. Because I it's 100 milligrams. Here,
The whole
watch, let me
bottle?
shake. Yeah, watch, let me shake it. Hold on.
You can take the whole bottle.
Yeah, it's Sunday, bro. Watch, hold on. Actually, I don't know what kind of consistency this is. This is different. All right, I might not be able to take the whole bottle, but I'm gonna see what it tastes like right now. Yeah, this is from Azuka. All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it. You said her name is Kaylee?
Yeah, Hufflepuff Mermaid.
So, Kaylee,
Sam, mix it.
don't mix it. No, we don't need this kind of negativity. We out here doing hood rat shit.
Okay, I didn't go crazy, but damn, that was decent. You know what that would be perfect for? That'd actually be perfect for like coffee or um even like a mixed drink. Not gonna lie to you. You know how you use like triple sec? You know what that was almost like? That was almost like some triple sec.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
that's
gonna lie to you.
yo,
That acted like some triple sec, dude. Honestly, it's like a mixer. It's like a mixture thing. Like, you know what I mean?
like
That
like a grenadine type deal. Okay.
yeah, like it does make sense because it's like tasteless, but it's like syrupy, but it's not like a full
Oh,
on like
tasteless.
it's
Oh
like
God,
tasteless.
that's dangerous.
It's like tasteless, bro. You can probably dump the whole thing into something and you really wouldn't notice it. I would say
Put it in water.
that was oh wow. Okay. Yeah, effects are immediate.
You can already feel it.
Effects are immediate. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. You
That
know
was
what?
interesting.
You did something crazy. I'm gonna, I'm gonna do a nose down.
Whew. Do it, bro. Damn, that dude. Oh my gosh, what? That was
So you guys don't have
oh.
it yet. You just are you still talking to him, or is it just waiting on product to show?
So we've already done the deal, but we just got these samples because we're gonna start providing these. Oh, see now you can see it, huh?
Yeah,
You can kind of see how it's like not a syrup, but it's like more of like a liquid.
it's in that middle area. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what
in
I'm
keeping.
saying. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Is like a triple sec. Like you know, how triple sec is like a liquid, but it's like
Liquid.
a syrup. Yeah, it's like a thinner sort of syrup. But man, that thing is immediate. That thing is immediate. I feel this 100% right now. I'm glad I didn't drink the whole thing because holy shit, that is like whoa.
This is gonna when you I need to know when y'all get this in because I got to drink a whole bottle.
Dude, honestly, yeah, you need to like down it because my goodness, this is good.
To because like there's a lemonade. It's 1,000 milligrams.
1,000? What the? What did you down that whole thing? There's no way. The whole
I did it a
thing.
lot.
What the fuck, dude?
Yo, you got to
Okay,
think. I hang out with Bear, and Bear, his
I
minimum
know,
edible intake is 2,000 to 3,000. So
I know, dude. But the thing is, like, you're like half his size, bro. Like he can handle it. You are just a pioneer at this point.
no,
Like,
I'm fine. I
like-
got to keep up, dog. I ain't letting, see. I live by a rule. I don't
I'm-
believe I can outsmoke anybody, but there is nobody on this planet that can outsmoke me.
ooh, that's a good one. That's a good
Like,
one. You
as
know what,
long as
man?
I can do this or bring it to my face, I'm gonna keep smoking.
Just
Like,
like just like you know how like Dabbing Bear just sort of like he just sort of it's like who he is. You know what I mean? Like you can
yeah,
tell, like you can tell it's just like who he is, and like everything like sort of fits and everything just sort of works together. Same thing with you, dude. Like I feel like this is kind of like where you were meant to end up, if that makes sense. I don't know
yeah,
if
I
like
need to
that.
be in the weed. It is legitimately saved me because I used to have a very bad cocaine addiction. It was it like
Really?
I when I went down that down spiral from like I'd say 19 to 22. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Like it was I started selling it. We were doing me and my roommate were doing about 10 to 15 grams a day on personal use.
Are you
Like
serious right now? Oh my
and that's
gosh.
why I enjoy like nose dabs have helped me because
Yeah.
I used to make fun of people who were addicted, like, oh, just get over it. Like that powder, man, it's I still have the like I still have like I still have the same friends and they'll pull
Hmm.
it out and they know they don't pull it out in front of me or offer it, but I still get that like itch, like, oh, I could totally go for a bump right now and be fine. And but I know in
I
my
know what you
head
mean.
that first bump then turns into that first line, then turns into that first 20 second, then I'm back down in that place. But nose dabs, because it's more the phenomenon of the burn for me.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's
That
go.
that burn reminds like, oh, okay, this is why you don't want to do it. it.
Oh, okay, okay. So is that why you look kind of like the nose dabs?
It helps me like, okay, you found another way to get that same sensation and
Yeah.
not be on that same stuff. So
So it sort of helps you like it's and that's kind of crazy. Like so the nose dabs sort of ironically help you with the addiction towards not like it'll help you not want to do it because you can feel that burn. You can be like, dude, it
It's
almost
just
like you know what's funny about that is there's somebody who talks about this, and they talk about the same chemicals that release in your brain when you are craving something versus when you actually get that thing. And the crazy thing about it is your brain almost releases the same chemicals. So it's almost like you're doing like a placebo effect. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, but like trying to trick your brain into thinking like, yo, this is bad. Like, look at like doing this, and I'm getting the psychoactive help and aid that I need and all of like this stuff, but I'm not like feeling like I want to do that again or like some like you know what I
No,
mean? Like I don't
yeah.
know if that makes sense, but
It's been I'll get that urge like every once in a while. I'll be sitting here and I'm just like, yo, like especially working as a security guard overnights. I'm legitimately just sitting there.
yeah, no. When I worked at Walmart overnights, bro, it was the same thing. We would also do like coke all the time,
Yo, because it keeps
bro.
you up,
Like it keeps you there. Literally, it keeps you there.
keeps you going. Fucking. I was also a server too, so like, and
Damn, dude.
unfortunately, in the restaurant business, the white girl is the everybody's friend. Everybody's.
It is, man. It really is, and that's like part of the problem. And it does too much for you. You know what I mean? At once, and so you're like depleted, like
It
completely.
gives you it all in 15 minutes, and then you're done, and then you go back to that. I need this, and it's just like I don't. I have a pro. Like I will admit, I have a chronic addiction to weed. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like if I
Hmm.
need it, but it also I could be. I've learned in my head that it's either I'm very addicted to weed and doing all this crazy shit with weed, or I could be doing all this crazy shit with these harder drugs and
Yeah.
really fucked up. Cause like my favorite Coke is still my top drug, like of all time. Like I don't know why, but I love it, and
Hmm.
it's like
No,
weed.
I agree with you there because there's times where I would go, you go on the weekends with your family or something like that, and they're like, hey, do this, do that, like do this, do that, and it's just like, I mean, why not? Like, why not? I'm here, I'm with my family. It becomes a normal thing almost, like, or like it just becomes a thing that like
It's
you don't really see.
desensitized, really. That's not like crazy
Yeah,
anymore. It's like
it's not
no,
it's
it's
not like a
family.
taboo thing. Like you're just like it's just like drinking or it's just like smoking. Like it's just the
Yeah,
thing you do
there.
to hang out with. And you have to really like take yourself away from that and realize what it's doing, not only just to like you chemically or like just like as a person, but like you even financially. Cause like what you
Oh,
start to end up like trying to like do for it, you're just like, dude, like I have a little bit left. Like let me try and just like get like let me scrounge up $60
I
and
get paid next week. I don't have to worry about rent. I can.
like, dude, yeah, like you start to get in that mode and that's when it becomes a problem and you're just like, and at least like with weed, you can sort of like get really baked or like get really high and just like
That'd be good for a
be
while.
just good, dude. Like you can just be good. Like, and if you want to do more, then do more. But like, it's not gonna at least like
And it's
kill
cheap
you.
too. Weed has gotten so cheap, and it pisses me off now because when we were kids, we had this. I don't know when you started smoking, but I started smoking at a very young age, and I was smoking that brick weed that came like
Oh shit, yeah, like just like that Reggie ass like shit that you had to break off. It was like black fucking
yo, and
shit. Just
you had to smoke the whole brick to get high type shit. And like you had to hide it in school. Like you had everybody was wearing 40 pounds of Axe just to hide the weed. And now these kids have cartridges. Like what the
Yo,
fuck?
you spoiled ass bitches.
My kids. I'm telling you, my kids aren't gonna know I smoke, and I'm stealing their shit and getting like when I find weed, I am smoking it. Like
Dude, yeah, that's like my dad. My dad used to like smoke all the time, and then he like got mad at me for smoking, and I was just like, bro, come on, like I smelt the bathroom every time you left. Like you don't play with me right now. I know
I
exactly
go in
what you're
after you so I don't get caught. Like
doing. Straight up, like you know,
but
that's
yeah,
funny though.
I'm never gonna get mad at my kids. I'm just gonna take it from them. So they're like, oh no, we gotta figure out how to get more money. And then I'm gonna see them at dinner, high as fuck, knowing it's on their weed. And they're not high. They're laughing so.
Oh, what did homie say? Mexican weed was so good, take all the seeds out.
You take all the seeds out,
Yo,
that ounce
you know,
becomes an eighth, man.
you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that Afro Man song. Take out the seeds and stems, stay high as hell, flying through Palmdale, skating on Dayton rims. So
Yo, Colt
roll.
45.
Yup, go 45.
Yo, what's up with Pure Life?
What's up
Why
with
are they
you? I
selling
don't.
moldy weed?
Are they? No
Out,
fucking way. Wait,
out
what
in Las
happened?
Cruces.
What happened there?
So like I think it was 4 months ago I was reading up on this. It was so the Pure yes, it's the Pure Life. That's the one that's ran by the cop, right? The former cop.
I think so.
Yeah, whatever one that is. I don't know if it's Pure Life, but if it's the one the cop Pure Life.
Mm-hmm.
They the weed that was getting like X'd out here,
Mm-hmm.
like nah, okay, because in Las Cruces there's like two dispensaries, I believe. They're not really
There's
pop.
there's probably like us in pure life, realistically.
And what Pure Life was doing was the weed that was either moldy, bad, or was sitting on the shelves for too long. They were
Mm-hmm.
packing up and selling for the same price out in Las Cruces, and it
Really?
because you really couldn't fight it. It was either you guys and them.
So how could you tell?
It was there was on the it was a fucking article I read, and they had like all that
That's
shit on there.
crazy.
And it was
What?
crazy.
Wait, what article? Like, where was this at?
It was on the news on the
Dude,
KRQE,
really? No lie. Are you serious? I didn't know about that.
and now they're getting it because now they have to get everything tested more thoroughly before it gets put out there. So
Hmm.
that's crazy.
Dude, that is crazy. That's extremely crazy, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like, and everybody I know goes to Pure Life. I'm like, the only two dispos I go to are you guys and High Desert.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna like let people know too. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look that article up.
Yeah, and if I
And
can
just like,
find it, I'll send it to you. Pure Life is whatever one's ran by the cop. That's
well, and I want to say that that's the same one that. So we used to have a store manager who used to work for another dispensary, and I think it was Pure Life that he used to work for, and he was telling everybody that they would sell moldy weed, and when people would complain about it, they would give them double the amount for like half the price, and they would just be like, or they wouldn't even charge them. They would just be like, "Here's double what we gave you. Just take
yeah,
it, please." And like I was just like, "What the fuck kind of sense does that make? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you give them the same shit? Like, I don't really know what that means."
it's Albuquerque though. Unfortunately, that mindset
That's a
of like,
trip.
you got to
That's a
make money.
trip. Yo, you saw our new shirts though?
The trees, yo, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one, even if I have to buy one. It's coming in stock. Like,
Dude, those shirts are pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty dope. I like the way
who
they
made
feel more so than anything because some of our other shirts, I'm like, and then like this one's
hold
like
up, are these your uniforms
soft.
too?
Yeah, yeah,
Yo, yo,
yeah,
that's
dude.
fucking dope.
Yo, so that shirt I was wearing is just like my uniform now. I could just wear it.
Is it all Everest shirts? As long as it has Everest on it, you're good?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I have like that's like all my clothes that I have, dude. To be honest with you, like I only have Everest clothes.
Hey,
This is
there
the
you
only
go.
shirt. This is the only shirt that I have. Is probably like an autism shirt, but it's
That's
not
good.
an Everest shirt.
Man, I would hey dog, if I worked there and I got mad shirts, yeah, that's all I'm wearing. Like
Like, dude, well, I don't need to buy shirts. I don't need to buy no clothes, so I don't.
we either working or we're at home. So we're gonna wear the same like I would.
That's literally it. Either way, I'm repping it. You know,
Like I'm trying to get like vintage work shirts from places. Like old school McDonald's shirts and Taco Bell shirts and
dude.
shit.
You know what I should do for you actually is because nobody else will have them. Is all the shirts that I don't fit into anymore, I should just give to you.
Yo.
So you can just like have them because I have like a St. Patty's Day shirt. I have a old 420 shirt. I have a Halloween. I have a long sleeve Halloween shirt. Um, I have all kinds of shirts, dude. I have all kinds of
Yo,
shit.
I'd be blowing the Everest minds out here every time I go in. They'd be like, "Where did you get that shirt?" You're like, "I got the plug." That's all y'all
Dude,
need to
yeah,
know.
no, for real. And if you could squeeze into them, they're like medium, so I don't know if you can squeeze into a medium, but I wonder if
Ah, yeah, nah.
might even
I can do a large.
But either way, you would have them. I don't know where they're at. They should be over here somewhere,
Yeah, I'll hang them up, dog. I'll have them posted
but
in the back. I have them over
dude,
here. I have room over here on the side of my Mac Miller and my Nipsey. There's nothing there.
shit, yeah, I know. It'll be like one of those things. You just have like a little mosaic there, and then
Everest mural, dog, and Everest won't
and
even
it'll
know I have it until it's up. Yo,
exactly. It'll be shit that like literally like nobody will have either because nobody's able to get them anymore. Like we
yo,
don't
that
make
is.
them anymore.
I'm so down. I was a
You
cook
know?
there for a while. Yo, if it was an extra large or a large, I would love you.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Like a fucking old ass one. Watch, hold on. Let me see if I can find.
Y'all about to see this drip. Y'all about to see this heady boy shit.
Shit stuff.
I'm gonna go grab my baby Yoda real
I don't know where this is at or why I can't find this. Okay, here's
quick.
the St. Patty's one. This one's the St. Patty's one.
Yo, I remember that shirt.
Yeah, that one's St. Patrick's Day.
You want
And then
heavy
we
boy?
have okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
the homie who made that did it with charcoal.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yo, y'all's fucking shirts are so dope.
There's a Halloween one, and here's like a freaking Thanksgiving one, bro.
Yo, see, y'all, y'all gotta check. If y'all in Albuquerque and have your medical, recreational is next year, April.
Yeah, next April.
So next April, when y'all roll into town, I believe y'all are gonna be one of the first, right?
Probably, yeah, dude. We're gonna be like probably one of the
That's
more like ready one to do, you know, like ready to
because y'all are
go.
kind of like the forefront, right? Y'all are like the tip of the spear on this shit.
We're trying to be, dude. Yeah, that's why we're on the news all the time.
I see that. Yeah, I know these people.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy because you like been in the shop and shit, like you know everybody, you know,
That's,
especially like all the
I
people
didn't
that
know
like
there
are
was
on
an
the news.
Everest right there off of Louisiana. On the
Um,
mall.
oh yeah, dude, that's the one that. What are you doing, bro? Why you showing plastic, brother? What are you doing? Hey, get over here. Oh,
Oh, the cat.
dude's showing plastic. I know. He's hungry.
Like, if you
He's
don't
hungry.
feed me, I'm gonna eat this plastic and die.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
But yeah,
uptown.
no, that's the Uptown location, bro. That's where I came from. Yeah, that's where I originally was at.
See, I did it. The only ones I've known about are the one right here off of the Wantabo and Eubank.
Hmm.
Then the flipping the fucking the one with the growery on it.
Um, which one? Which one? Are you talking about the 4th Street one?
Yeah, I think it's I don't know my directions, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah. That's like the original one. Yeah, I know
yeah
what you're
that I
talking
know
about.
that one, and then the fucking one on the west side because I was at that open. That's the only
That
other one.
was, yep, my location. Yeah,
Oh, that's where
yeah,
you're
dude.
at
I
now?
used to, huh?
That where you're at now?
Yeah, yep. I was there. Yep, yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude. Yep. I started out at the Uptown location. You probably met like Joe or Brian or fucking Jake or Walker or one of them.
I don't know. I got really high, but I did come out of there with a cereal bar somehow. I don't know how this happened.
Probably like is it the cereal bar or the fruity bar?
The fruity bar, the like fruity pebble one.
Yep, yep. Dude, that shit is lit.
I was not ready for that. I like because I eat a lot of edibles, but certain edibles kick me in the face. Like, oh my gosh! And I was like, all right. I went with Bear, and then I get there, and I'm like, he's like, eat this real quick because I had to bounce. I ate it.
Mhm.
I had to go do a meeting for my work, right? And it was like I'm trying to figure out how to get to level 2. So that it's like my getting ready. It's like my first class.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we're just going to be sitting there talking, right? Learning. The next class is going to be all the like beating the shit out of each other and pepper spray, right? No, it was not. My chief, I walked in, my eyes were like, I was
uh,
obviously high. He finds it hilarious. He's like, you know what, guys? You know what we're going to do today? We're flipping the script. I got fucking. It was great. And what he did is, there's a line of us for the pepper spray, and
yeah.
he'll sweep, and then come back.
Okay.
He put me at the end, right? And what he did is he sprayed on your eyebrows. And what you have to do is you have to open your eyes and blink 5 times. As it gets in, you're not allowed to keep your eyes closed. And then you have to go
Hmm.
run the course. He hit me
Interesting.
and paused on me and then went back. So everybody got a quick maybe 3 seconds. I got a solid 6 seconds of pepper spray to the dome. And then I had to
Oh my
handcuff somebody.
God.
I had to like baton beat somebody in like 3 places.
Are you serious?
You know, it's level 2 training for a security guard. It's kind of crazy.
That's a trip, dude.
And then right after that, we had to do you have to do one-on-ones, like scenarios, like, oh, you're at a gas station and you have a drunk dude grabbing at you. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna de-escalate the situation before you have to pull
Like
out
how?
your certain gear?
Yeah, like how you gonna go about this thing? What's going on here? Like,
I'm a very good
describe it.
talker. Like I'm pretty sure I can talk my way out of any situation.
I don't
And I
doubt that.
tried
I
that.
don't doubt that.
And my chief was like, no, and he swung at me, and he wanted to
Yeah.
wrestle. I got my ass whooped. It was not fair at all. This dude like does the MMA
Damn.
training on the weekends and shit. Like
What?
I was higher than a fucking kite. Like I don't know what y'all put in them
Oh my
fucking
God.
fruity bars. I don't know what fucking dope magic is in that. But that's like I
We're just
got the
like,
pepper
dude.
spray was good because I didn't fully peak. I was getting there, but I didn't fully peak. When I had to fight this grown ass man, I was on cloud 74.
What's 70?
You know that planet you hit when you're high? I
Yeah.
fucking missed that shit, dude. We kept going. And I got the dog piss beat out of me. I was
Oh
pinned to
God.
the floor with the handcuffs they gave me to handcuff him with.
Hmm.
I
You're like
somehow
the
got handcuffed.
you're like the fruity bars were my demise. Not gonna lie to you.
What? Like, you know that fucking those vines where it's like, at this point, he knew he fucked up.
Dude, yeah. Or even like the oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no, no,
He
no.
grabbed my shirt and pulled me in, and that's when that happened in my head. This is going bad. I'm like, I'm not ready for it.
That's
I
so
still,
funny, dude.
I don't know how I passed, but I passed.
But I passed, dude. I don't know how I did it, but I passed. You know?
Yeah.
That's good,
Y'all,
dude. Shit. All right, so you're like a okay, so you so you are a security guard by day or by night, and then by day you are a influencer for
I
or
hate
like
the word
what like
influencer.
okay, how would you describe it? How would you describe it? Like okay, I guess what I'm getting at is like what are you just trying to like just be yourself and just do your thing, or like is there
I'm
like a
just,
goal like that you have at
I'm
all,
just
or like
having
anything like
fun.
that?
It's
Okay, cool.
what
That's
comes
what I
with
was
it.
wondering.
What comes with it comes with it. I'm very like, I love Everest, and I understand that I may not be like the best decision because I don't really have a filter, and I'm cool with that. I know where I am. I don't plan on changing what I do for anybody. I'm having fun. Like, and I
Hmm.
respect. I'm still gonna go to Everest because y'all's edibles fuck my world up. I can't hate. I'm just, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's never bad blood. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, so that's like kind of what you're like, just with anybody, like with anything, you're just trying to like just chill,
I'm
smoke,
just trying to
have
enjoy life.
fun, good vibes, you know?
I'm tired of stressing over shit I can't control. Like at the end of the day, you can't control what anybody thinks about you. No matter how good of a person you are, it's still whatever trauma, whatever fucked up shit is in that person's head. you can't control that. So you can do your best, but at the end of the day, it's gotta live life. I live life by a certain way. You need to believe that you're the greatest fucking person in the world, except for parents. I've changed up that logic for parents. But as a person, you need to believe you're the greatest fucking person ever because nobody else is gonna believe it. Nobody else, no matter
Hmm.
what it is, there's always gonna be a time where that's gonna go away. There's always gonna be you gotta be your biggest fan. But as a parent now, you have you in a littler form, and at that point, that becomes your number one priority. But other than like, if even if you're in a
Yeah.
relationship like that, your significant other's great, you love them, you do what you have to do for them, and they can be your favorite person, but you yourself need to see yourself as your greatest person. It's
I firmly believe that too, man. Because I even said that too in one of my songs. I was just like, if you're not gonna believe in yourself, like you got to believe in yourself because nobody else will.
yeah,
Like
it's
nobody
all
else
about
is gonna believe and like have that belief in what you believe is possible for you. You know what I mean?
you got to be selfish
And
as fuck with your emotions. Like
dude,
if it's not
you
making you
do,
happy,
yeah. You got to
you
pick
got to
and choose
bail.
that shit. Like you got to really understand that, like, not to dwell in the sadness, not to dwell in the depression, not to dwell on the hardship, but to like take that shit and like transmute it into like some shit that's gonna like fuel you into some other emotion that you can like feel that's gonna really make you thrive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I feel like a lot of people don't really like understand their emotions enough because they don't sit well with them,
I
and
do.
so like I can even like tell from you, like you probably sat with your emotions quite a bit and like you
Oh, I do
understand
all
them.
the
And
time.
dude, yeah,
It's
straight up, bro, like you're all probably in your head 99.9% of the time. And we
especially
only,
at work, sitting
yeah,
there.
dude,
It's
like,
like, and I've done a lot of shrooms and acid, so I've opened up that and I've gone through a lot of it, and it's a scary place. I believe you shouldn't always shouldn't have like good days. Like a homegirl of mine said this really well. You need to have the bad days so the good days don't blend. And I was like,
dude,
oh, you got to like every once in a while you got to be sad. Fuck it, like just live it, but don't let it take over.
it's very true, dude. Because I even posted something about that exact same thing, and I was like, bro, like I said, like, some people are just so afraid of the dark, but they don't understand that, like, if you stare at the light too long, you could also go blind and only see dark as well. Like, there's like a certain level of balance and like a certain level of appreciation for contrast and like polarity and like good versus bad and like,
You gotta,
light versus dark and this and that. Like, that's why we have
yeah,
like free will. That's why we have like the will to choose like different things and really choose for ourselves. Like, I think a lot of people forget that and they get caught up in one direction, quite a bit. Like they either get like too caught up on like this side on greatness and goodness and they just put themselves on a pedestal and they think they are the shit, but they like entitle themselves a little too much. And
yeah,
then there's
they're
like the
too
people, and then
far
there's like
from
the
it.
people, yeah, and there's like the people who just like don't view anything as good and they're just like so depleting and like pessimistic and you're just like, bro, like you need to
So you
you
got to
need to
be
pick that
happy at
shit
least
up.
once in a while,
Like,
man. You got to be
yeah,
happy.
smile, dude. Like, smile. You woke up today. Please, can you just smile for the least? Like,
Those are my favorite people to fuck with because I do what I can to make people laugh. Like if I'm hanging out with you, like I'm the dude that if I'm at a party and I see somebody by themselves, you are now my new best friend. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. I'm gonna kick it with you. You may hate me by the end of the night, but you're gonna laugh at least twice. I promise you. And you're gonna meet new people because I'm a social butterfly. Like I love people so much. Like I miss working at a gas station because that constant interaction with people was amazing. Like
really?
I love people so much. And that like at parties, I know everybody. Everybody's like, "Oh, here comes the long-haired hippie freak." But I always got weed, so it's always good. That's
That's
why I
the
like
stuff.
blood. Like I've realized like wax is cool. Wax is amazing. But at the end of the day, we all look like crackheads heating up a dab. So I'm just like, damn it, this is. And then a blunt too. Like people like, oh, I don't smoke wax, but I got a blunt, mother. We go light it up,
Yeah,
and
that's true. That's true.
it brings people because then you other people like, oh, I got this, and it's a whole party. Versus like alcohol's great, but then people throw up. drunk white people happen and
You're like, you're
fight.
like, you're like, edibles are great, but people throw up.
Yeah, that's true. I have so my homie gave his girl an edible, one of y'all's lemon squares,
uh,
for her first time ever consuming
are you talking like the whole lemon square, or are you talking like a piece?
the whole like I had because I buy when we now have them in stock. I buy like 5 or 6. And I keep them in the fridge, like,
Man.
and every once in a while I'm just like, hey, fuck today, and I'll eat a whole one.
Hey, fuck today.
And he's like, hey, can I have? She's never smoked. She wants to do edibles, and I was like, no, 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 no. You
No,
gotta
no, no, no.
we gotta
No.
get you a pipe, some flour, and she's gonna take a hit. We're gonna relax for a second. We're gonna let her breathe. And then if she wants another, we'll continue that way until she says I'm good. Nah, this motherfucker put $40 on my table, went to my fridge, grabbed the bar, and left. He's like,
What?
you dirtbag. And then called me 6 hours later because he was trying to figure out how to not get her to go to the hospital because he was scared he was going to get arrested.
What? Oh my
She
goodness.
full panic attack, like freaking out, terrified.
I feel like if you call 911, half the time they laugh at you, and they're just like, "What do you
All they're going to
mean?"
tell you is drink some water, sleep it
Especially,
off.
especially now, like during COVID, they're not going to tell you to go in for a fucking weed overdose. Like that doesn't make sense. They'd just be
And I
like,
told him, I
"Yo,
was like, yo, drink milk. Milk is your best friend on edibles. Little
mhm,
fact for y'all. You
yep."
drink a full cup of milk. If you're freaking out, it'll coat your stomach so that you don't absorb any more of the edible. Fact to it.
Back to it. Back to it.
I've learned that over the years. You know when you drink milk and you have that weird film in your mouth?
Yeah, it does like have a certain coating to it,
It's the same
and
thing with your
it'll
stomach.
like it'll like it'll like induce it in a different way that's not so like
Aggressive.
intense. Yeah, exact. It's like it'll become more of a full bodied effect and not so fucking freaky out. Like because it'll go throughout and it'll be like, whew, like you said, like it almost like coats your stomach and it like coats your whole body with it, so that way you're not just like sitting there like in it with your head. Like
Yeah.
it
It's like
helps out a lot, dude.
gotta talk. You gotta constantly talk and engage with somebody so you don't get stuck in your head. I'm
It's
telling you,
like
people.
it's like when you start freaking out on like shrooms. You gotta you have to talk it out and like literally like explain what's going on in order to like comprehend shit so that way you can like fully be present. If you're not present, you start going crazy, dude. Like your mind is
Nobody else,
everywhere.
nobody else knows this. Everybody I talk to is like, I've always had good trips. I was like, y'all ain't doing it enough. I feel like
Mm-mm.
I got lucky, and my first trip was my worst trip ever. I got lost in a Walmart because my homies left me there at 3 in the morning. It was terrifying, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I can't do this anymore. But then I was like, I'm going to continue to do it because I don't make the greatest decision.
I just remember me and my homies one time, like we did it too much, right?
Oh yeah,
And
you got to take breaks.
yeah, like we did it too much and we smoked like two blunts. And then on the second blunt, my homie was like, he was probably like 100 and some pounds. We were like teenagers. So like we were like in
Small.
high school. He was probably like, no, he might have even been like almost 200 pounds, bro. He was probably like a good like one set. He was a big ass dude. And like he started getting real aggressive, like real aggressive, and it scared the shit out of me because he was like in my face, like just like trying to square up, and he was just like, like we were at my cousin's house, and he threw like the remote through the fucking wall, or no, through the TV, and like just all kinds of shit, bro. We tried to give him some milk, we tried to like calm him down, dude. I had to like get everybody in a room because I didn't really know what the hell was gonna happen. And then I ended up getting out of there. Well, I ended up getting out of there, but it was like crazy, dude. Like he was like this Hulk ass beast, and I was like, bro. So I was scarred a little bit for a while, but
No,
yeah, like that's what I mean. Is like there's a certain level of like control of the mind you have to have, in order to do it because you have to be able to comprehend like really what's going on and be present in those moments like so you know when you
It's
are
all mental.
experiencing things like
It's
yeah it's
all
all
mental.
mental dude
You can
all
control it.
mental
Once you get it down, you can like it's weird to say, but I've learned with shrooms, at least acid's a whole different pony that I'm still trying to conquer. But shrooms, I can literally sit there and if I'm starting to go into a bad trip, I know the ways to like, no, skirt, we're coming back to the good side. And it's
recenter
you just kind of learn as a person. Once you got to do it a lot, unfortunately, because
you,
I'm
you
the
know what
kind
I
of person I
you know
do
what I
hand.
think help you know what I think helps with that is knowing yourself as a person
That is also sitting. Yeah, you got to sit in those dark spaces for a little bit.
you got to be
That.
familiar with them demons bro I'm telling you like you really do because everything like comes to light in like a weird full circle sort of way, especially with LSD. Because like with acid, bro, that shit is like a fully bodied thing that you're just like kind of like consciously able to control in a way to where like you just like shift certain things but they pop up and you're just like navigating as opposed to having to like control your emotions you're just like navigating towards your thoughts and like feeling your emotions it's weird it's like the whole what do they say? Like you feel sounds and hear colors and type shit. Like you're just like,
It,
bro,
it,
like what the
there's
fuck?
this video that was going around for a while of it's like started off on a hike on a trail and then
Hmm.
it started to break up into all this like crazy psychedelic stuff and it was like to me the most like visual way to explain acid to somebody
Yeah.
at that peak. And I was like, damn, somebody got it perfect because it was like it started off normal and then like just out of nowhere, I'm like, this is great. Acid is great. I feel like everybody should take it once, but you got to do it when you're young because I feel like it's less demons for you to deal with, so it's
Hmm.
not as terrifying.
And I will tell you this. I will tell you this. The more I did it and the older I got, the more I felt like my brain actually did fry. And I was just like, bro, like I feel like, dude, I'm like, I could feel it back here. And I would just be like, bro, like I'm done. Like I'm depleted. Like I can't even think anymore.
Yo, you get
So like
the
my
cold.
brain was like, yeah, like I feel like my brain was sore, dude. Like I was just like, bro.
Yeah, that's why, like, when these kids nowadays are just doing it every day, I'm like, yo, you can't. You guys are going to ruin your like. Drugs are great. Like I'm not saying don't do them, but what up, 4C's cannabis, you beautiful fucks.
That
Um,
foresees cannabis? No way. Hey, what's going on?
but like you got to do it in moderation. Like if you're gonna do acid, I'd say once, maybe twice a month. But it needs to be like once at the beginning and more towards the middle because you need a good break to rebuild all the chemicals that you just threw into whack in your dome piece.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. And it's one of those things too where like it's almost like fucking weed, dude. Like there's a right way and a wrong way to use it. Like you can sit there and smoke all day for no reason, or you can do it because you actually enjoy it and you admire it and you actually like you appreciate what it's giving you at that time. Like especially like with acid, because if you understand the right realizations, I feel like you don't even need it at that
No,
point. You
once
know
you
what I mean?
got it
Like
down, you
exactly.
can throw yourself into it and kind of get that same clear-headed space. You just got
And then it's like you said, like if you do it like if you space it out right, you're only doing it as like almost
a
like a
reset.
mental clarity, like a reset. Like every month I'm gonna hit the reset button and I'm gonna readjust and I'm gonna recenter and be good
Yeah,
finally. You know.
focus it out, be able to realize that hey, the world is bad, but it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, damn, I need to do acid again. Now that we're talking about it,
Hey, U.S. again, Jay.
it's been a minute. Like I got real scared because when I worked at Circle K, I did it for a month straight.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that was one of those dark places you have to sit in for a while. That
Yeah.
was,
Yeah, I used to do it like probably like senior year of high school. And I would do it like out of high school, like, in class and stuff. And
yo, that. That
It
I feel like
was
I would go to class more if I would have done that. Because see, I
it
never showed up.
was
I was a bad kid.
it was actually pretty interesting, bro. I was like visually seeing everything they were talking about. So it was kind of
Yeah, yeah, that's
it
why
was
you learn better.
it was like an odd to be honest with you, that's how like I was able to connect a lot of dots because there's a lot of things you experience outside of school and you're like, I don't need school. But then like school kind of like rejustifies like and connects certain dots that you were like sure of and you're just like, dude, like this is why I don't need school, but it's like
I
it's
need it
telling
though.
me but like I need this to reconnect these dots. Like so it was just like everything sort of would make sense and I was just like, whoa.
See,
You
hey,
know?
that's the way, man. I've never thought. See, I'm a very when I do recreational activities, I'm not one to like do it small amounts. I'm very if we're gonna do it, let's get fucked up. Like,
Like go bigger. Oh, like the 1,000 milligram, whatever you call it.
yo, like let's do it. Like it's not great. I wouldn't suggest drinking the whole thing. It's not fun. It gets very scary. It does its job though. It's 1,000 milligrams. I don't know how the testing out here works. I know depending on the spot, it changes a little bit. But
Yeah.
it whooped my ass. I was not ready for it. Like 100%. I was like, this is 1,000, and this is about what I do with bear. Like I know my
It'll be
limits.
all
No,
right.
I got punched in the mouth. I couldn't walk. Like it.
You know, I wonder if it had like, because I don't know, there's a lot of things right now claiming that they have like Delta 9 in them. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
That's that fake stuff, right?
No, it's actually, well, it's not fake. It's like an extraction. And
The cart that you can get the carts of at like smoke shop, right? Or is that Delta 8?
it's, they have some both. Like, so Delta 8 binds to your, I believe, your CB2 receptor. And so that's like the one that's involved with like CBD almost. So it alleviates a lot of like CBD ailment type deals. But like the CB or the Delta 9 binds to like your CB1 receptor, and that's the one that's like more psychoactive, but it also helps with like alleviation and pain free like feelings and just a lot of help with like just uplifting effects, you know, just feeling good, you know, and you're making your body feel relaxed at the same time. So I don't know. It could be that like maybe like something that you had because it's becoming a lot more prevalent, which I don't know how because there's like a certain way you have to extract it. But maybe you had like something with like some Delta 9 and didn't know it, and you were just like, "Fuck," or
Well,
like
the
you know what I
rumors.
mean?
Like, I you ever like lay down and get the spins really bad?
Yeah, no, straight up.
I was
Yep,
getting that standing up,
dude,
and it was
dude.
like, oh my, it was great. Like after like I peaked and I threw up. Sometimes, like also, if you're gonna throw up, just do it. Like the fighting it never helps because you're at the end you're gonna throw up.
Your
End
body
of
is
the day.
trying to do it for a reason. Like you need to get that shit out.
Get that out, brush your teeth, be smart, and don't eat more, or do what I do and eat more because you just wasted edibles. So you gotta
You know, better
build
out
up.
than in. I always say, you know, like Shrek.
That's true. And if when you throw up, you feel better. Like I hate that feeling of having to throw up, but you can't. I'm just like, let's get this train going.
Sometimes if I feel I'm gonna throw up, dude, I will just do it anyways, just to be like, bro, I'm just trying to get over this. So like, I'm just like, yo,
You
I'm
feel
going.
such a nice feeling too. I don't know why. After you brush your teeth and everything, I'm just like, we good. We
Yeah,
can
you're
do
just like, man, that was an experience.
this. And sometimes too, like people laugh at me because I talk to myself while I'm throwing up. I'm like, man, this fucking sucks, doesn't it? Ugh. Man, we gotta stop doing this. Like it's, I go into like a third person mode in my head, and I'm just like,
You
oh,
do. It's like you're almost hovering, dude. You're almost like halfway unconscious, and you just like see yourself over your body, like, what I do?
you're talking yourself through it. Like it's like how
Yeah.
girls have the like homegirl that holds their hair to talk to them. I have to do it myself. You know, like my friends are like, hey, if you throw up, you're doing it yourself. We'll make sure you're alive at the end of the night, but you go throw up yourself. Like we're not.
They walk in, dude, your hair's all in the toilet. You're just
I think that, like,
like,
I usually have a hair tie with me at all times, just in case. I
just
can
in
hit a
case.
quick man bun it, and you good. There's,
And then that's it. That's all you need, dude.
you know, Albuquerque. All there is to do is get fucked up out here. Really, nothing really else
Basically.
for us.
Basically. All right, cheers.
Oh, he's drink. Are you gonna drink the rest? Oh, we taking another shooter.
Oh, dude, stuff is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it doesn't taste good, but like the effects are just like phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, do you know if they're gonna do flavored it or they just gonna keep it?
Yeah, no, I think they are. I think we just got the unflavored one. I am pretty sure they're gonna have different flavors coming soon. Not sure 100% when. We have like a promo calendar, but I can't remember like what day specifically. Um, but yeah, yeah, and then we're gonna have a lot of deals coming up this week. This is the week of 420, right? I think, pretty sure.
I think so.
Uh, yeah, okay, so basically we're gonna be hold on, my bad.
No,
Okay, you're good.
next week.
Is it next week?
Next week.
Okay, so next week we're gonna be having a lot of sales like leading up to 420.
Okay. And I get paid. So Hunter may be getting spooked up.
Thank you. Da da
Debbie,
debate. That's dope. Debate. It's lit.
he did just like me. So there's three people. I found my twin. You know how it was like, who's your twin? And you find
You got a
people and you're like,
doppelganger.
I found three of them, or two of them, two
Okay.
other ones.
Okay. Got you. Got you. I like it. I like it. Yeah, we're gonna have some sales though, coming up to 420. And we're gonna have like a lot of different things going on. So it'll be nice. It'll be cool.
Y'all are the best. Like as a shop, y'all are my favorite because y'all actually do stuff with the community and actually have fun with it. Versus
You
like
know,
everywhere else just kind of does their thing and then just eh.
yeah, man, like we try to. And of course, like I always try to like, you know, just like how I'm now, like just reach out to you, diving rare, and like, you
He's out
know,
in Cali right now.
I know I saw that, dude. I saw that. I saw that. He's just living it up. I'm surprised you didn't go with him.
I gotta work, man. Like I would
Ah,
have,
that's
but he's
true.
gonna be out there for like a month.
Is that all he does?
I think so.
Is like just the stuff with like posting and all that?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, he's just like he really like took it to a whole new level, bro.
Hustling when like this man is work like when I go over, he's like, we're filming 4 videos. I was like, I just showed up. I'm not even high yet, dude. Like, hold up. Let the high brain kick in so I know what's happening
Damn.
versus
He straight up is like, we're gonna shoot four
like
videos. Be
because
ready.
I'm willing to do dumb stuff. Like it really doesn't take much to like convince me to do something. Like in
So,
all honesty.
how'd you guys meet? How'd you guys meet?
Instagram. Do you know the
Yeah.
Bel Air? So like
Yup.
fucking hype thing. He had that
Shout out
code
Bel
and I
Air.
bought
Shout
one.
out Bel Air.
And I bought one. I hit him up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, roll through." And then I did the hotbox helmet thing.
Yep.
I did the double one, and then from there, he just like, "You're willing to do stupid stuff." I was like, "Yes." And then I think it was 2 days after he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you know he has a tank that shoots the airsoft BBs."
Yo, yeah. I know
He's like,
exactly what you're talking
"Do you want to shoot each other with it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm
about.
down."
What?
So there's a video on this page of us shirtless and him shooting each other in the chest.
I think I remember that. I think I remember seeing that, to be honest with you.
And then that same day, for some reason, I said, "Hey, let's get shot with a paintball gun." And then it got posted onto Instagram. He did I believe a story where he was like, "Yo, we need a paintball gun. We're gonna shoot each other. Y'all can come shoot us. It'll be a great thing." Then his homie Harley showed up with the like professional, like the top of the line paintball guns.
Uh-huh.
and had it like fully set up, ready to go, not telling us that the distance we stood at was half the distance you were supposed to stand.
Shut the fuck. Oh my god, dude, you're kidding. Ah, dude.
Like,
Oh, okay. So that explains the bruises.
yeah,
Because didn't he
yeah.
post like the Yeah. No, I think dude.
There's a
'Cause-
video too of it, and it was full.
yes.
It was, I hated my life because he full autoed my ass. He straight like lit me up. Yeah, Bear did.
Bro, what?
We were gonna do like one shot for per, and so Bear's like, "Yeah, I got you." And as I'm walking out there in my head, I'm like, "I'm gonna get full auto, get ready to go." And I heard it go 1, 2, and then continue to go, and I bolted. It's
It's like,
yeah, I don't know. And he followed me.
it's all
He
skip.
straight
It's all skipping and shit. Like just like it's all do do do.
he lit my side up. I got hit in the back of the head, dude. It was.
Oh my
And he,
gosh, bro.
but
Fuck.
he did take it like a champ because after he's like, "All right, you can shoot me." I hit him in the same spot, like center, like lower back, like 6 times with the paintball, just dead center every time. It was, I fucked this
Mm.
shit up. I was like, "You full autoed me. I'm gonna make this hurt. This is you're not gonna
Yeah,
enjoy it."
there was no remorse with you.
No, like, I also don't plan revenge or like getting even. I'm gonna one up you. Like, there's no getting even. Like, like prank wars are horrible with me because I take it to a whole new level. Like, oh, you put tape on my door. Hey, guess what? You're late for work. Now you got to find your tires and lug nuts in the parking lot. I'm going to work.
Like 0 to 100 real quick.
And you know what's crazy? Your last tire that you're looking for is in my trunk. Like,
Or like one lug nut, or like four lug nuts for the
yeah, I
last
think
tire.
one for
Like,
each tire. Figure it out. Like,
oh
yo,
my
my
gosh, that's
roommate
so
used to
funny.
hate me because he wanted to start a prank war. I was like, all right, bet. And he did the like saran wrap on the toilet, like
Uh-huh.
all the like the funny jokes you see on like TikTok and shit. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, no, we're
Like
not
the
doing this. He
random
had,
ones.
at the bottom of the door, there was about that big of a gap. Bottle rockets would fit under there. I found out. So he'd have girls over, and what I would do is I'd break off the stick, I light the bottle rocket, and just kick it under the door, and continue walking. And then you hear it go off and shoot and pop. It was you hear her screaming, him screaming. What the fuck? I'm like, don't start with me.
Like, then just don't. Then just don't.
I'm not the
Then
person that
just
like
don't.
prank wars are great, but be prepared because I 1, 0 to 100 real quick. We breaking this bitch. We out here.
That's funny. So
Yeah, I don't.
have you like lived here your whole life or what?
I kind of I was born in Alamogordo, but then
Oh, okay, okay.
they moved to the great city of Albuquerque. And, then here.
But
And
you've been
I
like,
grew up in a
but,
hood. Like,
yeah, okay. So, you've just been in New Mexico though your whole life, and then you grew up like literally like you said. Where in Albuquerque did you start at? Like,
so you know where Van Buren Middle School is? Where the base is at?
I do actually, yeah, because I used to paint on base. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I,
Hmm.
I grew up in that like Van Buren, that neighborhood right there. That's where I grew up. I don't know if you know that neighborhood, but there was an orange park and a purple park.
Okay.
The purple park, there was a up the street was a old Vietnam. It was like a Vietnamese or Chinese like school slash like embassy, I think.
Hmm.
So like all little Asian kids were there learning. Like they would do the dances with the dragons and shit. They were our neighbors.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Hmm.
I grew up in the hood. Like I remember getting my ass whooped just for being the only white kid. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was like, all right, word. Like,
Was your hair long back then?
no, like my hair, like I
Or
started
no?
looking
Or
like
you said it
this
was like, yeah. When did this whole thing happen? Because you said you were clean cut all the way up until
after like
after
19,
fucking
18, 19. Like,
yeah, like yeah. So that's when you started just growing. Did you like start shaving and then just grow it out, or like?
yeah. So before, like I would shave, I kept it clean. I had the high and tight, like box cut, like military haircut. Because that's in my
Yeah.
head. My whole family's military. Everybody's joined the military. It was like it's I'm next. Like let's do it.
It just
And
makes
then
sense.
I turned 18, and I'm a super senior. It took me an extra year because I stopped going to school. And during like that in between, I talked to the recruiter, and they're like, "Yeah, finish it up, then we'll sign you on." And then I got told I couldn't join anywhere. And then fuck it, let's go. Let's. I was like, I'm gonna change everything. Like what I thought was gonna happen is not. So let's try. Let's hit the whole Xbox reset, remake a character, and just started growing the hair out. Started getting
Yeah.
like fully tattoos. I was never gonna get my arms done. I was gonna keep it to the legs and like places I could
Yeah.
hide it. Got to be professional. Now I'm like,
Just
I'm
to
thinking
like
about getting my face blasted.
conform.
Yeah, and now I'm thinking about getting my full like side of my face blasted.
Really?
Yeah,
No fucking way.
my homegirl has made it's like one of those mandalas, but it's only the top half, and I want to get like all like up to like my like bottom of my eye. Like
Hmm.
this whole. I was like, I'm thinking about it, but my mom's like, if you do it, I'm going to kill you. And I know my mom, and I feel like
She
I
might.
don't. She would kill me. She would murder me. She would legitimately kill me. I'm like,
You're like getting the
this is the
tattoo
quick.
and then like
The
doing
dude
one of
who
those
hopped in,
TikToks. Huh?
the dude who hopped in, killing me smalls is the crazy kid that I lived with that I used to kick fireworks under his door.
Oh shit, really?
Fuck boy. Hey yo,
Shout
Kev,
out.
let's we gotta be nice on this one. We can't
Yeah.
do our ignorant shit.
Shout out Killing Me Small. Shout out what, Kev? Kevin? Kev?
Caleb.
Caleb. Shout out Caleb.
We call him Collab.
Shout out Collab. Shout out Caleb. Shout out Killing Me Small. Shout out.
This man. Hold on. Have you been paint like when you talk about painting, you're talking about spray paint, right?
No, dude, I used to paint like on base actually.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like graffiti.
No. I probably could, but I never did it. No.
Because his brother is a really big graffiti artist that was
Oh
until he
shit, no way.
did some dumb stuff and is not allowed in Albuquerque for like 4 years.
Dude, that's another thing, bro. Those fucking anybody who's a graffiti artist out there, NFTs, bro.
Yo,
Make a design and like just fucking put it up. I'm telling you. Like just find a site. Just find a site. There's ones called Crypto Kitties, bro, where you could design a kitty, design a
yo,
could design a cat, and you can like buy and sell cats. I know that sounds weird as fuck, but it's a digital cat you can buy and sell.
yo, and this it's I've learned everybody's like when it's like oh it's 2020 we can be what we want. I was like I think it's 2021. Like we just came out of a pandemic. We're still in one. Do it at the fuck as long as you're happy. I feel like is now the motto. Just
Yup.
be happy.
Like
like,
legit.
like it's
Legit, dude. Yo, so on that note, actually, because I feel like a lot of people they like measure their happiness on a scale of dollar amounts. You know,
shit.
like how do you feel about like just success in general and just like happiness and just being good with yourself and just being cool? Because you obviously like are very like secure with who you are, and even if you're not, like you know who you are enough to know that like how you tick.
I just think success is. I feel like it's different to everybody as a person. You can have it. To me, it's like it's changed because back in the day, it was all about money. Like if you ain't making money, you ain't living life. You can't do anything. But now it's more happy. As long as I'm happy, as long as my bills are paid, I got a little bit of weed to smoke, and I'm happy. Like that's it. Like as long as and my name's not like people hate me. Like I've from my drug dealing days, there's a lot of people that still think that's who I am, and that's cool. It don't bother me as long as the people that I care about know who I am and they're happy, I'm happy. That's success. Like I think it all depends. Like to some people, like a family having a family success, that's great. I terrified of kids. Kids scare the living shit out of me. Like my biggest fear is having a kid and like sleeping, like getting that weed coma, and them coming up because I know kids sometimes have nightmares. and like they'll come up at the door and like knock like daddy, and I look up and there's just a figure of a small child. My high brain's gonna forget that I have a kid, and that kid's getting beamed with a fucking pillow.
Oh my gosh.
Kids are terrifying to me. Like kids
That's
love me
so
for some
funny.
reason.
Especially
Kids
if you
think
had twins, bro. Especially if you had twins and they both like came up and they were standing at the door and they're just like,
no,
Daddy, like you're just
no, I'm
oh
getting a divorce.
God.
That day we're getting a divorce. We're splitting the
Stop
children.
it.
And
Stop
no,
it.
no, y'all are not allowed to walk together anymore. No,
That's so funny. That's so
no.
funny.
I'd be no. That would be horrible. Twins and then like fucking. Oh my god, I would no, no,
You
yo. I
know,
don't.
you know what's funny is I think a big one for parents or like if anybody is a parent that's watching this is like one thing that I have not been scared of, but the one thing that I like really fucking I suck at is like keeping cash on me or like remembering to like do the whole like when they lose a tooth. Like, bro, I will like, they're like, yo, what's going on here? There's nothing under my pillow. I just have this. I'm just like, damn it right now. Like, no.
Never let me know. Like,
I'm all shit. I'm like, I forgot to pull out cash. I didn't even think you were gonna lose a tooth tonight. It's like 9:30. Fuck. And then I'll like next day I'll just be like, hey. Like I think
yeah.
maybe they just like got caught up, you know, maybe airline traffic, maybe they just the ground,
Nah,
their flight got grounded. Flight
nah.
got
You live in a
grounded.
great time of COVID where you if they lose a tooth, like, oh shit, the tooth. I got to send it in, so they give you it. And you
Oh
take the tooth,
shit.
and you can either get the cash that night, like, oh, tomorrow, because
It's
the
like,
next day shipping.
yeah,
They,
like I gotta mail it. Okay, I'm gonna mail it priority though.
I got it. 1 day shipping. The tooth fairy does it. You can even have them write a little letter on it, so they think. I'm telling you,
There you go. See, there you go. That's actually a great idea. I'm not gonna lie to you.
you gotta
It's a
use it.
great idea.
And like Santa Claus, I feel like that was the worst invention ever. Like
It's a
how
lot of it's a lot of pressure, dude. It's a lot of fucking pressure. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm really bad with it. Like I don't believe kids should think Santa like cool. He's a figure, but know where those presents really came from. Like that's the thing to me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have a homegirl who actually does it really well. Like the stuff that they need, she says is from Santa. So like socks, underwear, clothes, but all the fun stuff is from whatchamacallit. Them? Sorry. My brain lost everything right there. Holy shit.
What you call it? Them.
Yeah,
Them. Them.
but
No,
yeah,
it's so true. No, it's so true. That's very true, actually.
like I got in trouble in
'Cause,
school a lot because I was the kid that ruined that shit. Because I had older cousins that told me. I was like, ah, that
oh,
makes sense.
guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess who's
And I
not
would tell them,
real?
oh, Santa Claus got me. It's like, no, he didn't. Your parents. Santa Claus isn't real.
Go tell your parents. See how they react.
Yo, me as a kid is the reason why I hate children. I've
You're like I
learned.
already know. You're like I already know what's happening and what's going
Yeah.
through
The
the
little
mind.
asshole that I was like, that, yep, yeah, they're the reason because there's other kids like me, and if I would have got punched in the mouth at least once, I would have been an asshole, but nope, no adult hit me in the face.
That's funny.
I
That's
feel
so
like
funny.
everybody should be punched at least once. I feel like all kids.
I feel like that's yeah. I think it's a must like experience thing.
You need to learn that life sucks, and I believe you should let kids fight. Like younger kids, like up to like 13, because they're really not punching that hard if you think about it. Like if you get punched by a little kid, it doesn't do a lot of damage.
It's almost like the campaign. Ever seen a campaign like with Will Ferrell?
When they punch the baby, dude,
Where he's
I
like,
want to
dude,
walk
he's
away
like
my life.
that iron like jaw, that baby. Like, these kids have iron like jaws. Like, is anyone gonna ask me how my hand's doing? Like,
Yo, that was my
so
favorite
shit.
for the longest time.
Uh,
That was like I would watch just that scene because children, man. I don't know why I hate kids.
oh shoot, that's so funny.
And I feel like when I have kids, it's gonna change. But right now, it's I can't do
It's
it.
not right now. There's just no way.
Yeah, I'm not like it's nah.
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
end up losing my mind.
It's like no way, no way.
You know,
What are you looking for? You look lost.
I thought I had another Red Bull, but I guess I didn't. I
Yo,
guess I.
what the fuck, dude?
These dabs have been getting me fucked up.
So what
Holy
else are
shit,
you
you had
doing?
the 4 hour lives. How did you do that?
Wait, what?
You had the 4 hour lives.
Really?
Yeah, we've been on for a minute. It was like 2:10, 2:20
I know. Like I don't know what time do we get on?
at like 2:20.
Really? So wait, there's different forms of lives or what?
I can I can only go live for an hour, and so can Bear for some reason. Only
Is there a,
like,
is there a different allowance of lives?
because a lot of people I go live with, because I don't go live by myself because I'm very lazy. I feel like it's a lot of work. You gotta
Hmm.
like this is good because it's just us two, but a lot of lives it's like the four people, and
I saw
sometimes
that.
you
Started
bring
seeing
in
that.
random thirds or random fourths, and sometimes a lot of people out here are just whipping their dicks out on camera and just beating
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah,
No way.
100%. It's and so the homegirl kitten that was in here earlier, I was
Uh-huh.
in one of her lives, and fucking we're sitting there talking. I joined in and I'm looking off to the left, and she brings in another person after me, and it's
Hmm.
homie just going to town. Like, and not did he? From what I heard, because I was doing this, because the homie was on the couch playing, I was watching the TV, and it didn't sound pleasurable. It sounded like he was ripping it, like aggressively, and I was like, that can't feel good. What?
Oh my gosh, right now. It's like that.
And
It's like the Paul Pierce thing.
yeah. Oh fucking God, this man. What happened? Wasn't he like a fucking commentator? Like, wasn't he doing good? And now he ruined everything.
Apparently, I don't know. I think there's like an adult website that has like reached out to him to do some shit.
I
Like do
don't.
like do no, I think there's like an adult website that like has reached out to him to do like sports commentating, like adult like sports commentating, if that makes sense. Like how he
Oh,
was.
I don't think he'd be making the same amount of money though.
Definitely not, or he might be making more. I don't know. OnlyFans is making six figures, I
Oh, well,
swear.
okay. If it's them, yeah.
If
They,
there's like if it's anything like that, dude, like guaranteed. Like if he's just commenting on if it's sports and sex, dude, those are the two
yo,
most lucrative fucking things I feel like you could do.
sports, sex, and weed. I feel like is how the world is going right now.
And if he's doing all the above, like he's just gonna make a killing probably,
And I'm probably
I
gonna
just
have to watch it because now I got to figure out.
I don't have to watch it, depending on what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's just what I've seen or read or whatever. Okay, so homie Dabbate said 4 hour party over here. Okay, so you can have like a 4 hour allowance?
Yeah. So him, the homegirl kitten, and a bunch of like most people right now, and you fucking apparently can go live for 4 hours in total.
So why can't you guys?
So I believe I'm the reason Bear can't go live because he got banned because my nipple was on screen in the video. I see. Okay, I'm very okay with like my sexuality as a straight male. I've done some pretty gay stuff. I'm not even like I'm very. I like testing the homie's boundaries. Like
Yeah,
the homie
I feel
Caleb,
you. I feel you.
this dude Caleb, I put him into some weird situations. Have you heard of the fire truck game?
No, I have not.
So
What are
it's
we talking about here?
it's a
Let's see
very
here.
inappropriate game, and I don't like doing it, but I do it to him because it makes him feel uncomfortable. You put your hand on their knee, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna go up your leg. You tell me, you say red light when I need to stop. Your hand's the fire truck. So you're going
Uh,
up and he goes red light and you go, ha, fire trucks don't stop at red lights. And you keep going. And it's just, I enjoy it. He hates me for it, but it's hilarious. I also like to test his boundaries with women. Like if when he used it, now he's in a relationship, so I can't really be as uh, hilarious with my life. But
yeah.
when we would go
That's
out, I would do
hilarious.
this thing. He would be talking to a girl and I would come up to him and put my thumbs over his lips and
Mm-hmm.
like pull his face in and kiss my fingers and then walk away and just see if he could survive the situation. I'm
Let's see if he can survive the situation.
oh yeah, if he can pull her, if we go home and she's with him, he's won. Like
That's funny.
I'm a very I like making life interesting for people. I like throwing curveballs into life.
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like you're just like that type of person that just wants to always keep things fresh. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta keep it interesting, man. Like you gotta
You
live
have
life.
to. You have to, man. Like that's something that I think even Jeff Bezos talks about, where he's like, you every day sort of have to like have a fresh mindset and like a new, almost
I'll
like
just
you're viewing it, almost like you're viewing it for the first time every day. You know, you gotta just kind of like take that level of essence and like beauty and just like always apply it and just like, look, I'm alive, I'm here. Let's fucking create. Like, let's not focus on what's wrong. Let's just do shit. Like, let's
don't
just do
think about
shit and keep it
yesterday. Don't
interesting.
think about tomorrow. You got to think about right now.
Straight up.
Simple, and it's very.
So how did you figure that out? When did you start figuring that out?
Um, I would say a little bit more recently. It came more apparent. Like I've always kind of lived a life like fuck everybody's opinion. I'm kind of just I'm me. If you don't like me, hey, there's the door. Like, but more recently, after my more recent relationship was over, I kind of started remembering that I had this moment in my head where I was like sitting, I was crying, like I hate my life, and I looked at the mirror. And you've seen those movies where like the person in the mirror then becomes like its own entity and is talking to you. And I
Mm-hmm.
had that look of like, who the fuck is this? The whole you are the greatest fucking person in the world. You need to get out of this fucking funk, get back to where you're at, and continue pushing. Fuck everything. Who cares? It sucks. No, we're gonna keep it on. And since I'd say about a year and a half,
Okay. Okay.
where it's more of like we gotta go. You can't look back. Don't worry. Piss somebody off. If I piss you off that bad, come talk to me and I'll figure it out. We'll chop it up. We'll squash that out. But if you're just gonna hate on me from the side and not confront me about what I've done, it's not my problem at that point. I'm here to talk. Like I hate having beef with people. Like I'm very against because you're too when you say you hate somebody and then you say you don't care in the same sentence, you're lying. 100% because
Ooh, I like
nature,
that. I
you can't
like
not
that.
care about somebody and then hate them because you still care enough to hate them. There has that part of your heart is still there.
Dude, that is so,
You
dude,
can't
that is a gem. That is a gem.
because it's like there was something I saw and it was like a woman can hate you and kick you out, and if your stuff is thrown out into the yard, she did that out of irrational, and she's not getting you back. And once you fucked up that last time, she just doesn't care anymore. She'll fold your stuff up and leave it there because she's done. She sat there and thought that process out.
Damn.
She stopped caring. Hate, there's still love and hate. Because it's like you can't have light without darkness. You got to have those
Dude,
contrasts. You can't
dude,
have love
that,
without hate. And it's the same thing, just kind of
wow.
a reverse of it. It's
Wow, dude, that is a great way to think about that. That is something that's amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a great way to think about it. That's profound. It's almost like I heard this the other day where it was like, you know, if you have a problem with like faith and and trust, then you'll have a real problem with dying.
Yeah,
Because when you die, like you need something, whether it's yourself or whether it's in whatever it is, like you need something to just sort of believe in that is just gonna at least.
there's got to be an end goal. There's got to be something you're living for, no matter what that is. If you God, whatever, there has to be an end goal. You got to believe in something because I don't see the point in living because our life sucks. Even if you're good, just we're in a horrible time right now where you got to how hard it is for people just to get out. You got to find your own happiness, and if that happiness is heaven for you, you ride that fucking train. And if you're one of those shitty people that badmouth homies just because they have that faith in something, you deserve to get the shit beat out of you every fucking day. Every fucking day.
Yeah, no, straight up. Because that's
Like
all
if you
that.
don't want to see your homies win, why are you homies with them? It's why be fake? Why?
It
Be
takes
who
more
you are.
energy. It takes more energy to be fake than it does to be yourself.
Like I saw something DMX said the other day. It was trust everybody. There's no
Yeah,
point in not trusting people. Just trust them to be them. And
like
it's a
yeah, like it takes too much energy to not trust somebody. Trust them to be themselves. Whether if it's like a snake, trust a snake to be a snake.
it's gonna bite you.
Trust it's gonna
A thief's
bite
gonna
you
be
if
a
you let
thief.
it get too fucking close. Like,
A liar's gonna be a liar. You just gotta be okay with it, man.
and if you're not okay with it, then don't associate with that. That's up to
It's
you though.
simple. And it's not hard. Like and self love. If you don't love yourself, you gotta change. I don't know how you gotta change that, but you gotta change that. In any way, you gotta be your biggest fan, no
You
matter
do,
what.
dude. You do it because it's so easy to belittle yourself and sit there and look in the mirror and be like, dude, I'm not shit. I'm not shit. But at the same time, it's really easy to identify that and be like, that's just my brain talking to myself. I can flip that around and say, I'm the shit and I love myself and I'm going to turn this around. And you can easily tell your mind that you're going to fucking do something about your circumstance or your
Every
situation.
day, look in the mirror and compliment yourself 10 times and mean them, and then what? Continue with your day. Very
Yeah.
simple. Also, make your bed in the morning. I've learned it's like it's all your hardest task to get going is that first one, breaking the getting up and going type deal. Like you have that big list of shit you got to do for the day. After you get the first one down, you get that mojo of just kind of rolling with it. We gonna hit this, and this. Making your bed that first one. It's a simple task. Throw your fucking pillows on there. Throw the blanket. You good to go.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get back in bed because you've already made your bed. So it's like just to
Yep.
get the day started.
No,
Unless you're
exactly.
not sick, then
And
you
I
don't
feel
have.
like, well, I feel like in a way it also gives you like momentum, into the day too, because you're kind of just like doing something productive and you're like able to, you're just able to like get shit rolling. You know what I mean?
You
Like, yeah, like,
warm up
you
the
know,
body.
yeah, like, as opposed to having like a messy ass bed and you still feel like you're all scramble brained and you're catching up with the day,
And
it's
then
so much,
coming home to that is the greatest. Like you come
yeah,
home a fret, you're like, hell yeah, I worked hard. I deserve this shit right here.
it's all washed and it smells good and you're just fucking, oh God.
So nice.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? That shit's crazy, dude. No, man, that's sick. I'm gonna get off.
I'm
I gotta go get dinner started and stuff like that. But,
bad
dude,
vibe, man.
oh yeah, good vibes, Kaylee.
Later, Kaylee. I love you. You're beautiful.
And, dude, no, dude, we should do this more often, bro.
We
Honestly,
will, bro. I'm
this
always
is
down.
lit.
I
This is
really
lit.
don't do shit all day, but I hop around live. It's kind of
That's
my
cool,
life.
man. No, I like it, man. No, I know. I'm trying to just talk about different shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people struggle with a lot of different things, and
Open it up,
it's,
man. That's what you got to do. You got to talk. And even if it's over live, I feel like it's easier for people because it's just a camera. You just at the end of the day, you're really just talking to yourself,
literally.
and so it helps. It really does. Like going live has fixed me a lot in a lot of ways. I've learned. So
It does, dude. Honestly, like it kind of breaks you out of your shell, and it allows you to like see yourself for who you are, like for who you act, like almost like you said, like a mirror. And I don't know. It says a lot about you too and how you view yourself as well. And I don't know, it's cool. It's cool also to see yourself and do that, and then like with people who are on the same sort of like mindset and like wavelengths. You know what I
It
mean? Who
helps open it up for everybody. It gives seeing somebody talk about it off the bat, finds out, and like, oh shit, I struggle with that same shit. I can open up about it. It's always, I just talk it out, man. Even if you're talking to yourself, like you the realest person you know. At the end of the day, remember that you're the realest homie you know. So always talk to yourself.
Yeah, straight up, dude. And I feel like when you can do that and you can be honest with yourself, it really opens up everything for you too. Like, you know, it's not gonna like close your mind off to a lot of other things. It's gonna like open your mind up to every other opinion or every other thing that's going on, you know?
Man, you got to go cook, go be that good dad, have fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your time. And
No,
yeah, no, thank you, man. And love you, brother.
me
Like
too.
thanks
You
for your
be
time
safe.
and everything.
Yeah, have a wonderful night. Don't cause too much trouble out there.
I'm gonna
And I'll
put my
probably. You work tomorrow?
tomorrow I go in from 12 to 8:30.
You might see me roll by before I go to work because I may need some edibles.
All right, bro. I got you. I got you.
All right, player. You have a good night, man.
All right, man. You too. Later, brother. I appreciate everybody who joined. I appreciate everybody who stopped by and listened. Um, for those who don't know, this is going to be on a podcast. So this podcast will be up, and I will give Dabjesus the link as well. But I just appreciate everybody that stopped in and listened. And if you missed anything or you got any gems, which I'm sure you did, if not, I will post the gems in different snippets. But I just wanted to, you know, show my appreciation for everybody that stopped in. And yeah, thank you guys. And good vibes. Good vibes always.